Welcome back to another episode of Tales from the 606. We still haven't got our third episode uploaded. We're filming episode 4 before we even have the third one.
I give up hope on episode 3.
I've tried uploading it 4 times now, and I think it's supposed to be rendering or whatever when I left, but I did get a message on Facebook saying that failed.
I wish it would tell us why.
Yeah, for real.
I showed it. I don't think he believed me, so I showed him.
It was so
I
funny.
get a notification on Facebook every time, and it says your video couldn't be uploaded. Please click here to find more details. And if you click on the notification that pops up, it gives you instructions on how to watch a video on Facebook.com. I'm not kidding. That's what Zuckerberg's trying to give us for support here.
Did you just now take him off
Yes,
the
I
screen?
did.
I seen him up there. He was chilling up there for a lot longer than I thought he would.
Greg Wazowski. 3D
Wazowski.
model.
What did you say that was before we went on here? An abomination.
It
Let's
is an
pull him back up
abomination.
and look at that abomination one more time.
Terrible.
Spin him around real quick.
Yeah, let's give a good 360
Homie ain't got no
view.
cheeks. We'll go
Look
ahead and
at my
spoil it for
guy.
you right now. You
Yeah,
go ahead and show
not
that.
very
He ain't
thick.
got no ass.
Go ahead
It's
and show
all
that.
good.
Let's
Is this what we're coming
go
to?
back real quick.
This is the future.
We
Zoom
have-
in just a bit.
Oh, zoom in. Oh, look at that.
Wow, that is.
Look at the detail on
that's
that man. Look at
disgusting.
them eyebrows.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that's
That's a very
that's
detailed
offensive.
tongue. Hold up.
Oh my!
I don't like this.
I'm uncomfortable a little bit.
Let's get that
I'm
back off
kinda
the screen.
feeling
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that.
Well, now it's gonna pop up. Oh, okay, there it goes. I was gonna say next time
Greg
you show us how
Wazowski has left the building, guys.
Oh yeah.
Thank God.
So we got a new setup too. You know,
Thanks to you.
callback. I was talking to this guy about it before we started filming.
Call back.
Yeah. I remember one of my friends, if she's watching it, Anna. We made a joke about how we stole your kitchen table in the first episode,
I mean, that was the case.
Yeah.
and she made a comment and she said, "Why don't you just go get a folding table?" Well, here we are.
Here we are.
It cost money.
Yeah.
That's what
Kitchen
50
table was free.
Only 50 bones.
True, you already had the table.
I like the
And
round
the table
table.
stayed down here for damn near a month. I want that to be known.
Yeah.
It was a long time. My family did not eat at the kitchen table for a
Suffered.
month for you guys.
Suffered, and I don't know. I like this setup a little bit, but I definitely miss the table vibes.
It looks pretty cool, though, I will
I
say.
just like round tables.
I'm close enough to you, buddy.
Yeah,
Knights of
we're
the
a lot
Round
closer.
Table.
I'm right here.
What is it?
The Knights of the Round Table.
There you go.
There you go. What are we now?
This is
The boys of the long table, I guess.
this is the
This
long
is the
table.
long boy table.
This is the long boy
This
table.
is the long boy table.
The long boy table. Got that dog in us. The dog table, actually.
Dude, we've got so much merch coming.
Yeah.
We got to.
We've been laughing about the dog in us for a long time.
Yeah.
It ain't no laughing matter.
No.
I think it is.
No,
It's
it's a
always
serious, serious matter.
That Trey Young's got the dog in him.
This new setup has the dog in it.
Ah,
Because the dog got it.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, let's just take a minute to appreciate it for what it is. Everything here is black. We got the black mouse,
pretty nice.
got the black mics,
I like,
black
I
vape.
like an all black setup.
it's all
it's looking
black,
pretty
except for
sick.
the drinks.
I mean, gotta have a little color in there.
Kind of hides the cord.
Wait, and these chairs, let's talk about how comfortable
Oh,
these
yeah,
are.
new chairs.
We got new
too.
chairs.
In comparison to what the hell we were sitting on.
Wooden
Pretty
kitchen
sick.
table chairs are not comfortable
For
for
a
3
3-hour
hours.
podcast, oh my God.
That's actually, and I know they haven't seen it yet, but
Yeah.
in reality, they'll probably watch this one next. That's the reason we had to take that break in the last episode. My back was feeling
Yeah, it was
The
rough.
total time and footage before I chopped it up was like 3 hours and 13 minutes.
Yeah,
I got
nice.
it down to like 2:45 with the breaks,
Yeah, I think
but it was a lot of stuff.
that's a Halloween special. That was way too long.
I think that's why the problems we're having trying to.
I
Should
feel
we do
like-
it in 2 parts?
I have to. I can play around when I get home.
Yeah.
I'm
You
gonna
can
try.
do that. Just pull it up in a.
I'll do
in
the full
whatever
thing
program you
unedited
use.
on YouTube because it shouldn't be a problem on YouTube.
No, throw it. Go ahead and throw it up on YouTube.
Yeah, for
We'll
sure.
at least give them the
Yeah,
link to that.
definitely get a
Yeah,
link
yeah,
up for
we'll
that,
do- Yeah,
too.
we'll do that.
Yeah,
My internet's a little bit slow, but it should be up before
I'd like
tomorrow.
to start making YouTube like a primary source.
Yeah.
Better.
Like I
Mhm.
said, in reality, the reels do better than the.
We're in a.
But that's honestly to be expected because
Yeah.
attention span.
Well, not only that, we actually kind of missed the trend on this whole thing. Podcasts were big, like everybody and their mom was doing a podcast.
That
Yeah.
was my problem with streaming. Like, I feel like anybody, and I'm not saying anybody, but had a lot more people picked up a controller and went live on Twitch in like 2014, you'd be banging right now.
Yeah,
Really?
I started it right at the peak of COVID when everybody was already at home doing it anyway. So, like,
Yeah.
you know,
TikToks are the big thing right now. so many people.
And
That,
that's what I'm saying. It's because attention span. You can watch a 30-second video,
Yeah.
laugh your ass off, and just keep going.
yeah.
Watching a 3-hour podcast, while we appreciate it,
Yeah.
it's
I
damn
feel like more
commitment.
people would like listen to the podcast on the way to like work or some
I agree.
shit.
That's what I've had a
because-
couple
yeah.
people tell me is they didn't watch it, but they listened
Right.
to it.
Yeah, that's what.
Which that's fine.
It's a
people
good thing
enjoy
to have it up
Spotify.
on Spotify.
Yeah,
We need to get it up
Spotify.
on Apple, but that's like $20 a year, and
$20 a year. Are we that bad off?
Well, no, but we just
boys.
Hey, it did take us 4 episodes to
Yeah,
get a table.
to be
Just-
fair, we
If
might
you want
just
us
be.
on Apple Music, $20 our way.
Yep.
There we go.
I think people usually the podcast experience, anyways, is probably more appreciated on Spotify.
Yeah,
I'm 100%.
I just think Spotify's better in general.
Oh, I'm a Spotify
That's a
guy
hot
till the
take.
day I die.
Really,
That's a
I
hot
feel
take.
like Spotify is
Well,
like
That's a
top
hot
tier.
take. What are you talking about?
It's a hot take to me. Okay?
But it's not a hot take.
No,
If I had to rank the 3 giant music streaming services,
I don't know how you're going to rank them, and I'm flipping you the bird right
that
now.
was YouTube first,
Of
YouTube
course.
music
And
number
you're going to
1,
say Apple.
Apple number 2,
And you're
It's
going to say
crazy.
Spotify.
Spotify number 3.
And
That's
I'm going to say
crazy.
you got it. It goes
That's completely-
Spotify, YouTube, Apple.
I can agree with that.
But here's the thing: you got to think. I've had each of these services for years. It's not like I've just picked one over the other one.
Just being able to sit there and share music with
Yeah.
him in the collaborative playlist on Spotify is enough reason for me to keep it.
I can see that, but when I
Oh,
was
it's the year-end
instantly, we
wrap
can
up,
sit there and
too.
listen to music simultaneously at the same time in 2 different places, and it casts a song to both of us. That right there is like,
I will say the audio quality for like Apple is better because it has
Yeah.
like the integrated shit. But
that's the big thing. Apple.
I started using Spotify like 7 years ago, and I just never went back. It's
but
so much better.
back to that audio quality. Unless you've got a damn good
Yeah,
pair of headphones, you're not going
exactly.
to hear that difference anyway.
My reason for liking YouTube so much is because the biggest thing is just you have so much more options.
You're right. You like the video game soundtracks.
I like soundtracks and I
know,
like
I know.
edited stuff.
I'm more of just a straight like, and the daily mixes and the weekly
Yeah, those are great.
mixes. That is the best perk of Spotify. It's so cool, dude. My playlist is always shuffling through stuff that I'll listen to.
The
The
last,
collaborative playlist is really cool too, like the ones that we have together.
Oh yeah,
so I will say this too. The reason I had Apple Music for so long, I probably had it actually the longest out of any subscription music that I've had. And the reason that I had it so long is because I was on a family plan back when I had an iPhone,
I get that.
and
yeah.
it was free.
yeah.
And it was good for what it was, but it got so disheartening when I would log into Apple Music and there was an album that I absolutely loved, and it was just taken off for some reason.
Yep.
I'd have it saved and it would just say not available for
Yep.
no reason.
Yep.
And I switched over. Actually, Spotify was the first I got, but when I had Apple Music for free, I was like, why would I do that? If I can get Apple Music for free, why would I pay for it? So I went back to Spotify after I lost Apple Music, and it just didn't feel the same. I don't know why. I can't really give a great reason.
I've been using Spotify since I want to say 2011, 2012.
I
It's
think I
been-
got
it's
it
been
when-
10 years now. It's
I
been
got
at
it-
least 10.
I think I got Spotify when I was in college because they had the discount.
That's when I first
That's
got
how I
it
got
too.
it.
But now I've got the subscription. I think I pay $10 a month for Spotify and Hulu. A
think-
combo deal.
That's not a bad combo deal. YouTube Music's I think $9.99 for a subscription. But
Which is? Do you have YouTube TV?
no, but I have had it before.
Is it worth the price point? Honestly, in comparison to like getting TV through somebody else, because we don't have TV at all.
I don't have it anymore if that tells you anything. And
How
my
long did you keep it for?
3 months probably. It's what is it? 65?
Is it 65 a month? It's somewhere.
might
in
be
that price
65,
range.
55.
It's somewhere in that price.
Don't
range.
quote me on it, but I enjoyed it because when we moved out of my mom and dad's, we didn't have cable. That was obviously first thing we cut bill wise to save money was cable.
Really?
Yep. And the reason why is just streaming services. They've kind of taken over cable, in my opinion.
I mean, y'all 100%.
But that's a whole other topic. And before we dive into that, I cut cable out. I think cable for us was around $80 around there a month. We cut it out, and then I kind of got really hungry and desperate for sports games. I love watching sports, football. That was a big thing at mom and dad's. Is I would just put on whatever was. I didn't watch baseball. I'm not crazy about baseball, but if it was on, I would watch it.
I don't like watching baseball on TV, but going to a game's pretty cool.
I like going to the games, but so eventually that's why I ended up getting YouTube Music was because they have some of the sports games on there. They don't get them all, but that's what I got it for, and it felt really good for a while to channel surf again because it's almost nostalgic for me.
I understand that.
But that feeling wore off, and you kind of realize a lot of the shows kind of way nothing that you'd ever really watch. Like I think Cartoon Network's on there, and Nickelodeon. That stuff don't really appeal to me anymore.
We've kind of thought about getting like, what is it, Sling TV? Where it's
Yeah.
pretty cheap,
Okay.
and you can pick and
Yeah.
choose. But I kind of thought about that.
There's actually
But I've never talked to
Was-
anybody that's had it, so I have
was-
no idea.
wasn't Sling free for a while.
Was it? I don't know.
It could have been. There was one cable service that was free, but they just had like really not a great.
I wonder if that was Sling. I don't know.
So I want to get back on that topic though, talking about streaming services in general.
What's the best streaming service?
That's a hard question to answer, but I almost feel like streaming services, and this is kind of a hot take because I saw a meme about this not too long ago, and it caused a lot of discourse, a lot of arguing.
Mm.
But somebody said that there's so many streaming services now that to get the full experience, you almost have to pay what you pay.
You know what? That's honestly a really damn good point.
People didn't like that though because the argument
It's true.
is
It's true though.
the argument is with streaming is that, and I kind of have to agree with it, is that you're able to watch.
At any
On
time,
demand.
At any time
On demand.
Yeah, that's true too.
But I mean, you think about it, Netflix changed the game.
They did.
Iconic.
I remember when it was just mailing you movies.
I mean, I like
a
that.
Gamefly
That was
type.
I
cool.
remember that too.
That was cool. That's how we found out about it. And then they launched the on-demand service. If you remember back in the day when it first came out, there wasn't a whole lot to choose from.
Yep.
They started adding more and more. And then I remember Hulu popping up. And that was the only ones I remember in that order. But now you got Hulu, you got Disney,
Paramount Plus,
ESPN Plus is another one. They stream some of the games.
HBO,
Discovery
HBO,
Plus.
Showtime. Those are add-ons
yeah,
on Hulu.
Discovery Plus.
You got Peacock,
Yep.
another one.
Like Peacock.
And I'm sure there's more we're forgetting. Apple does their own thing now.
Yeah.
I do want to ask something. real
Paramount.
quick.
Yep.
You guys remember getting on Netflix on your 360 back in the day, and you could watch shows with your buddies?
Yeah,
and
and it was like you were in a
put you
movie
like
theater.
theater.
Yeah.
No, I
Yes.
didn't know this was
You
a thing.
I
you
do.
Remember
I
that?
remember
It would
that.
put you like your avatars would sit in a movie theater, and you
Yeah.
guys could watch it at the same
That is
time
cool.
together on screen. You never got to do that.
I remember
Oh, man.
specifically watching the movie Basketball. like
Really?
that.
What's
We used to watch
basketball?
Family Guy all the time.
It's this weird movie where it's like a sport made of like baseball and basketball put together. I don't even know how to explain it.
You blew her mind.
Really?
Yeah, I said she's over freaking out because you know the movie, I guess.
It's a funny movie. You should watch it sometime.
Check it out.
Huh.
I could pull that.
Yeah, pull us up
You
here.
are an interesting man. You know that?
Because
he
you
knows
watch
a little
basketball?
bit about a lot of stuff.
He
A
does,
little bit
don't
about a
he?
lot.
He does. There it is.
Oh, it's Trey Parker and Matt Stone, the guys who did South Park.
South
Well,
Park,
that's
yeah.
interesting.
Well, that's worth watching.
Could
Then.
pull this.
Yeah. What we got here? I've seen that before. I have seen that
I've
before.
never seen it, but
I've
now,
seen that
but now I'm curious.
You know where I've seen that before? And this is another thing, kind of ties back in together. This is so vivid. It's like one of those things you see it and you just have a memory pop up in your head.
Yeah.
I saw that at one of those mom and pop video rentals.
Okay, I got you. I used to
Man.
love those, dude.
Nothing
Yeah,
like
same.
it.
Nothing like it.
Remember when
Oh.
Caldwell said shit like that?
Oh, you know I do. I live
was
right there,
amazing.
dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
For-
yeah.
For me, the big place was right down the road over here. There
I
was a
remember the
place,
place I remember the
yeah,
place you're talking
Vico.
about.
We
Yep,
always
I
stopped
remember
there.
the place you're talking about.
and it was just such a good experience. They had games, they had movies. Come in after school, your parents will take you.
Yep.
You get your movie for a Friday night. You get some
Exactly.
popcorn. You get some Punch Brothers
Exactly.
pizza.
Yep.
It was just the best thing ever. And Punch Brothers is still the best thing.
Oh, there's no debate to be had.
Love
there.
Punch Brothers pizza.
I think we might have to get a pizza tonight.
Yeah, we haven't got one in a while.
We
Riposte
really
pizza.
not, have we?
Riposte pizza.
Is it a group?
We started doing the
kind of
podcast on Saturdays instead of just drinking, so we haven't had time for the pizza.
That's true.
Is it a group pizza kind of night?
I mean, isn't it always?
I mean, that's honestly a very valid
Yeah.
point.
When's it not a Grippo's night?
You know what? I like the way this guy thinks.
Hell
Best
yeah.
thing about where we get it from too is it's 7.
And we're right here.
Yeah,
I think the last time I ordered one, it was what 2:30 in the morning.
We always
Like
go
that.
late.
Super
very
late.
late.
But that last time we went, we got 2 pizzas.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to
Yeah,
say.
For the
That was
price of
awesome.
one.
They said when we went to pick up the pizza, they said they accidentally burned our pizza, and they showed it to me, and I was like, well, you know, it don't look bad. And she was like, well, I made you another one for free. So we got 2 pizzas for the price of one.
She had that dog in her.
She had that dog in her.
We like
That was
that, those kind of
I
people.
shout that
Real
out.
recognizes real.
Yeah.
Yeah. So another thing, we had a request, and we're gonna have to do that.
What's that?
Somebody reached out to me and asked about. Apparently, speaking of hot stuff, there's a new sandwich that Arby's has got.
I've heard.
Diablo something.
I've heard.
I don't know anything about it, but somebody said that we should eat
I
it.
just can't imagine it's gonna be too hot coming from Arby's.
Yeah,
because it's gonna
for
come in
real.
frozen and just like pre-ready to go.
Compared to the other shit we've ate, I feel like it won't be that bad.
I mean,
I
I'm
feel
not
like-
saying it's not gonna be hot, but in comparison, nothing I'm ever gonna eat in my life unless I take a bite of Satan himself is going to compare to that chick.
That's a fact.
There's no way.
That's
There's
a fact.
seriously
No.
no way.
No.
It's not possible.
Remember what I told you guys? We're kind of buffing our spice tolerance so we can do the
No,
little nitro.
I'm not. It's not going to go up.
It will.
Yeah,
No,
I
I'm
hope
not.
to God it does.
I
If
hope to
not,
God
we're
it does
going
too,
we're
but
going to
my
die.
tolerance for anything has never went
I-
up, and I'm
like
almost
it's
26
working.
years old.
I feel
no,
like it.
it's not.
It took
Give
me
me
a
a
while.
jalapeno right now. I'll sweat bullets.
Well, listen, mine. You know, I used to when I first started eating hot stuff. I never really liked hot stuff as a kid.
Me either.
And when I first started eating spicy stuff, what really got me was I just seen somebody eating flaming hot Cheetos, and I thought that looks so good.
Dude,
Those
those
things
taste
are
like
amazing.
I like flaming hot
they
Cheetos.
taste like firecracker dust or something. I used to be
What?
obsessed
So
with them, but I
good.
burnt myself out.
They're so
Kids
good.
go to the hospital over that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Pull it
Why?
up, Jamie. Pull it up, Jamie.
The reason they go to the hospital over that though is because, well, you know why? They go to the bathroom.
Like, our flaming hot Cheetos safe. Pull it up on the screen. Let people see it. Don't be shy.
Lil
what?
Xan,
What was the
what?
first link?
Hold up. So
is
rapper
this?
Lil Xan hospitalized after eating too many hot Cheetos.
See,
Oh, Zan?
see.
I mean, he looks like a child, but that's definitely not
That's
a child.
BDC. Wow.
I told you.
We just
He
talked.
needed to go to the
You
hospital
watched?
I
for
told
eating
you.
too many hot Cheetos.
Have you seen Shameless?
Yes,
Have you seen it?
he does look like Carl.
You knew
before
I was
you
going
say
with it. Yeah. Can you show Josh that
Can
again?
I see it?
Yeah.
He looks like Carl from Shameless, don't he? Yeah. Hold on. Type in. Go ahead and pull up the comparison. There's a picture of them. They actually hung out together.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, because everybody
that's
said they
pretty
looked
cool.
alike.
Dude, they honestly do.
I do not know how to spell Gallagher, so I'm not
Just
going to. I'm just going to say
You
Carl
could have
G.
just said shameless.
But there it is. There's a video of it, but let's just pull up the picture. Yeah, they actually became friends over this because everybody said they looked alike. Yeah, zoom in on that. Slide it back over. Yeah, look at that. That's them together, dude. They just hung out because everybody said they looked alike.
If he had face tats, it would be
Yeah,
like.
their dads have some explaining to do. Well, like one of them.
Where's Lil Xan
What's
been?
happening
Does
here?
he even make music anymore?
I
He
think he
blew
got
up.
like sober, and
He
his
blew
last
up
album
from
was
that one
terrible.
song,
That one's
was it?
Betrayed.
Betrayed.
That was a
yeah.
pretty solid song in my
That was a
opinion.
really good song.
It honestly, I hate music like that, but it was pretty good.
It's not my type of music either.
He
But
had a
that's-
few
it's
good
a
songs until like
he
it
really?
was like his second album I think came out, and that one was
How
fucking
much
terrible.
music did he put out? Was it a lot? Was it
I
big?
only kept up with him for like the first two.
Gotcha.
I didn't even listen to the first. I
Y'all
listened
like
to
Lil
Betrayed.
Uzi?
I love Uzi.
Keep it real.
I love
Uzi.
I do
Uzi.
too.
Yeah,
Pretty big
he
fan.
kind of fits into that genre with if
I-
you think about Juice World.
I agree.
Yeah, I like that kind of music pretty
I
good.
didn't like Juice World too much because the stuff I had been shown was just his mainstream bullshit.
Yeah.
But this guy,
He's got some
put
good.
me on pretty hard.
Juice was great.
Yeah.
Very talented.
And the tributes to him and X at Grade A were freaking
Yeah, that was wild. Love seeing that.
goosebump worthy stuff. I didn't even like the guy's music, but it was still goosebump worthy stuff.
I still think it's just crazy that we had like a big three almost, and then they all three died.
That's kind of insane to think
Yeah.
about, isn't it? And none of them, I feel like, really reached their full potential.
No,
not at
definitely
all.
not. Too young. I mean, how old was Peep when he was getting started? 18
Peep
when he
was,
passed away.
yeah, he was 21 when he passed, I think.
21.
I know
Too young.
X was 21.
And
He
Ju-
might have been
and
22.
Juice WRLD was 21 too. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure they
He
were
had just
all the
turned
same-
21.
Yeah, they were all damn near the same age.
Crazy too.
It's insane to think about, dude.
He had that line about the 27 Club and saying they weren't even making it past 21 now.
Yeah, it's true too. True.
Hey, the game takes a lot of those guys,
Yeah.
man. A
Does.
lot of them.
No, that's deep. That's a deep conversation, but it's
gotta
real.
be a hard lifestyle to live.
Yeah, for
anyway.
real.
Especially when if you already got problems going into it. I can't imagine living that kind of lifestyle
Yeah.
would make it any easier.
And if you look at their lyrics, we can definitely
I
speculate
mean,
they all
they're
had those
literally
problems.
crying out for help,
Yeah.
more or less, and people sitting here like, "Oh yeah, this is the shit," while these people are literally like crying out for somebody to help them. And then when they die, everybody's like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah, Juice had a line that was like, without the pills, he wouldn't be there, but if he stops taking the pills, yeah, won't be there.
Yep. Boom.
Stuff.
And where's he at now?
Exactly.
He was
called
probably my
it.
favorite out of the big three, though. Honestly,
Oh, I agree.
I'd
Juice
say my
is-
favorite's Peep.
that's why I was talking
I
about
love
Peep. I
Peep.
mean, yeah,
I've
Peep.
not listened to too much Peep's music.
He's
I like Peep a
really
lot.
good.
Yeah, I got really big
I
into
remember
them.
seeing the video of him dead that
You know,
I did
that
too.
night. That was crazy.
They aren't painted right now, but you know, when I started painting my nails, it was because Peep. That was the reason I started doing it.
Did
resonated.
people criticize you for that? Anybody?
No, not really. Not what you would expect at all. In
Really?
fact, I noticed when I did it, I think more people felt comfortable doing it.
You
I
know
saw
what?
an uptick in people doing it.
Much respect. I would love to do it again, but I just don't think I got that courage. So
You
much
don't got that
respect to
dog
you.
in you?
Oh, you did have that dog in you though.
I
That's
got
what
that
I've heard.
dog in me, but man,
That's a little
It
bit.
sounded like a chihuahua.
He's
in
got
it.
a Chihuahua in him. That's more of a Rottweiler.
what the hell's wrong with that?
I mean,
Yep.
nothing wrong with it, but
Where's he at?
He's over there.
Yeah, he's over there, and he's giving
I
you
do
the-
apologize
he's
to
giving you the
Dozer.
eye right now.
I do love
he
Dozer.
hates you now, and I do too.
Yeah, it was it was different doing it at first. It was, and I usually still keep them painted. You can see a little bit of the chip on there right now.
Yeah.
Here's what it is.
Did you get emotional on White Ticket?
No, I still haven't got one yet.
I haven't either.
I've not
They
got mine
sold
yet
out,
either.
so we're gonna have to like buy them
Resale.
on StubHub. Yeah.
There was somebody actually reselling, and I reached out to them because they said they had tickets, but it was
Or they say
Seats.
it was shout out Eddie and Kendall's sister.
Yeah,
I
it
knew
was.
I knew it.
Yep. But you know,
Pit all the way.
Yeah, 100%.
It's
I've never
pit or
been-
nothing.
I've never been in a pit
200%.
before.
Oh, it's gonna be the bomb.
Never been in one.
I can't
before.
wait. That first time was
You're beefy
great.
boy. I ain't nobody. If you got in there and even remotely started moving, they're getting the hell out of the
Yeah,
way.
I
I'm
know.
Sure.
The majority of the pit. No offense, to anybody who. All those bands, Motionless, Blackville Brides, and Ice Nine Kills. 75. You know what? Hell no. 90% of the fan base are 14-year-old girls.
That's true.
So your odds of being the biggest boy in the pit are pretty damn high.
I will say, when it comes to Motionless and Wild, I've seen a lot more people listen to a lot more of their music recently. Different
Last
people.
album's amazing.
I'll be honest with you. I've shit on everything they have put out since 2011, but that newest album was
Which one is it?
crisp.
I don't know if I've heard it.
Scoring the End of the World.
Oh yeah, I've listened to that.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
best,
okay, it's
that's
good.
probably the best album.
Is that the one that's got Masterpiece on it?
Yeah.
Song's good.
I mean, I cannot believe if you told 14-year-old Josh that Emotional So I would have a #1 song on the radio.
Clarify
It's
for
kinda
the
crazy
people
to
that
think
don't
about.
know that you have Chris's tattoo.
Yeah, we
The
can time to
signature
show
I'm
Yeah,
worth
dude.
money. Cut my arm off, dude.
He's got an autograph on his wrist.
I will say, I've known Josh since I was around 14 or 15, and he was talking about Motionless
I was
all
talking
the way
about
back
Emotional
then.
about 2011.
And I think they had like 200 subscribers on YouTube at the
They
time or
did, man. I've
something.
seen them play in a bar with like 100 people.
He's been there since the beginning. He's got that dog in him.
Got that dog in him.
Got that dog in me. Ah.
bark.
That's the only band
Do
I
the
can really
bark.
say that with, too.
I've
I mean, I
never
watched a lot of other bands in the same scene come up at the same time, but I never followed them like to that extent.
Me and him was talking about that too. I've never really got to experience being a part of a band before they actually get mainstream.
It's the coolest and the worst fucking feeling ever because they all sell out. But I mean, I get it. It's money. I'll sell out too one day.
You just like,
No doubt.
you just give me an offer.
Somebody give me an offer and
$50.
I'm
$50.
down.
Shit, 25. I'm gone.
Somebody's going through a barbershop
Hey.
window.
Yeah.
See ya. Who's it gonna be?
I don't know. I
Oh,
can't pick that
shit.
right now.
I'm the smallest of the bunch, so I don't like this right now.
Wait, where did that come from? Barbershop.
Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty.
Oh, over my
It's
head.
one of the greatest bad
Yeah.
guy turns in history. I would say heel turn, but I know you'll say, what the hell is heel
Yeah.
turn?
I get some of the terminology. I don't watch
Face
it as
is
much.
good guy, heel is bad guy.
No, you tried to get me into it, and I enjoyed what I saw, but I've not really like branched out.
It's amazing. If you can just suspend your disbelief,
Yeah.
That's not even that.
you've got to suspend your disbelief.
Yeah, pretty
There's
heavy.
just too much
Sometimes.
going on. I feel.
No, you
Not with
got
wrestling. I'm just talking about
you-
with everything.
no.
Trying to keep up with like sports because I would consider WWE a sport.
I mean, ESPN
Yeah.
covers it now.
Exactly.
I never thought I'd hear that.
Exactly.
That's
If you-
true.
That's
If you keep
very
up
true.
with, the big three sports in the world probably are, well, no, not in the world because the biggest sport in the world is soccer.
Oh,
Yeah.
easily.
But in
easily.
America, I would say the three biggest sports are baseball, basketball, NFL. I try to
Easy.
keep up with them as much as I can, but it's still kind of hard to even follow them.
Oh, it's a
most
lot
of the-
going on.
Yeah.
But I don't like none of those, so it's really easy for me to keep up with wrestling because
Yeah.
you know.
You're getting
Right.
into basketball. You're coming around a little bit.
No, I just like the fantasy. I don't give a damn about basketball.
Let's play fantasy baseball then.
I want to, and football
down.
and hockey, just because I just like the competitiveness of
I'm
it.
definitely down for baseball.
Like Bobby said he doesn't even care about the fantasy draft. He said he just thinks it's cool that we'll all come to the group chat and talk every day. He said,
It's cool,
he
sure.
said he doesn't care so much about the draft, the fantasy. It's
I've
just
been-
getting to talk.
I've been playing fantasy since I was probably like 13 or 14. And
I don't really care about it either. I just like having a group chat to sit there.
I've
and
always loved
look at
fantasy.
with.
I've always loved it. Competitiveness.
I'm liking it.
I like drafting. That's my favorite part of drafting.
Can you imagine if, especially it's ESPN, Triple H, please, somebody get this to Triple H. This needs to happen. Can you imagine if ESPN
Oh
added
my
a
God.
WWE draft, like
Dude.
fantasy? Like GM mode on the old games back in
That
the
would be
day where we each
amazing.
draft a roster and they have matches against each other. Holy shit.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, it really would, dude. That'd be the bomb. I'm just saying, there's that Triple H. You're welcome. Your stock just went up 10%.
Or even better, AEW, where they actually keep strict record of the wins and losses.
They dropped it.
Did they? Makes sense because they didn't fucking pay attention to it anyway.
No, they didn't.
I saw you checking fantasy though. How's it going?
I'm down by about 30 points, but Devin Booker's still
How
just in the
bad's
third
Bob
quarter.
beating me now? It's at least 100.
When we checked earlier, it was just 8,
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
but it was like an hour ago.
My guys are done for the night though, so he's got me beat. I got some work to do tomorrow.
AJ's beat me too. We're all 3 taking L's tonight. Well,
It's
guess
all
tomorrow.
it's all
He only has you by 10.
it's pretty close.
All right, and I got more players than him tomorrow. I'm pretty sure. So that's.
As long as Kyrie is,
Looks
Kyrie's
like
not
AJ
coming
has
back.
you by 225, Zach.
Oh,
How much?
God.
225.
destroyed me. I hadn't beat out for 3 games. Van
You
Vliet's out
gave
the
him his
whole week.
first win.
I know it's a terrible feeling.
Anything can happen tomorrow. What's your lineup looking like for tomorrow?
Oh, good. He's got more
Yeah.
players than me tomorrow too.
This was a bad week for me, too.
Bad week for me
I would
because
have swept Bobby under the rug had Kyrie and Harden stayed in. He wouldn't have even caught up. No offense, Bob. I love you, but
he's gonna be
the
caught.
one dude that don't know jack shit about basketball was coming for him. I am the final boss of the game out of nowhere.
You beat me last week too,
Damn right.
Nope.
I'll beat you again next
and
week.
I had the highest
Or the
amount
week
of
after
points. I
that.
had the highest amount of points in the first, and I've lost 2 games in a row now.
How's it feel?
Not good, but
Who you play next week?
I think it's probably him.
Well, you
That's
gonna
what
lose
I'm
3
matching
games in
against
a
him
row.
yet.
How's that feel?
What's that?
You gonna lose 3 games in a row?
Yeah,
I don't
he's fucking you
know.
up.
If next week ain't better than this week, I'm losing
I'm gonna
again.
have to drop.
Please,
Zach
some. My
Smith beat me.
rotation's gonna have to change.
And I
big
mean-
time. Big time.
Well, to be fair, next week I should have Van Vliet, Embiid, and Garland all back.
Embiid going down was just
He's my number 2 pick,
it's catastrophic, really.
but he's just sick is all it is.
He got down with the sickness.
Wow, that was actually not bad.
Oh.
Wow,
You want me to bark?
Do it.
do it.
I've been waiting on it. I tried to get you to do it a minute ago when you were doing the no.
No, you didn't. No, you did.
Yeah, they'll pick it up on here. I swear to God. I said, do the bark.
Do the bark. I won't. It'll come out when it's time to come out, and it'll be
That dog
it'll
gonna-
be out of nowhere.
That dog's going to try to escape you.
Just wait. Don't stare at me. Just continue talking. You just continue talking.
Do the roar.
I'm not doing nothing.
You remember that from Shrek?
No,
You don't remember that?
No.
Like an iconic moment in
Do the
Shrek.
roar.
I don't remember it. Well, excuse me.
I can't believe you don't remember that. Honestly, I thought you were a
I
Shrek
cannot
fan.
remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
My memory sucks,
Yeah,
too, to be
I
fair.
can't.
Yeah, I feel that.
What
You
else
ever
is
hate
there?
your vape, sir?
Yeah, check it out,
Can I hit your vape?
Mr. Fog.
Which one?
I would prefer the elf bar. I don't want both. I don't want no cake.
That one, when I hit it, tasted really fucking burnt.
Oh my
I'm
bad.
sorry.
It's
Where'd it
all
go?
over the place.
This don't taste burnt to me.
I almost
It might have
tasted
had time
burnt.
to resaturate.
I think you just burnt out on the flavor.
It might have just had time to resaturate, too. Because you had hit it a few times before you handed it over.
Resaturate. I mean, like they taste burnt, they're not automatically bad.
Those elf bars, it seems like if you like let them sit for an hour or two, sometimes 15, 20 minutes, it'll get right again.
Enough bars are just built different.
They are. They got that dog in them. They got that dog right in them.
You know,
Yeah.
is it burnt
Throw that thing out
Yeah.
there.
out there?
Get it at.
Throw the X up. That boy's out.
Down for the count.
That's it. That's disgusting.
Bad.
And mine's on like 6%. What in the hell are we gonna do?
You know, we're gonna have to
openly.
pass around Mr. Fog.
It's pretty good. I like it.
I like it
I
too.
call dibs next. I got next.
I got it.
He's on the court next.
I got next. No, I'm not. Anytime you played ball with me, you've seen how it's happened.
We were talking about playing ball too.
We need to play some
I'm
basketball.
so bad. Can we just play horse?
Yes.
Something.
I like playing horse.
Man, you used to go to Sportsplex just to play horse.
Yeah.
How stupid are we? You have all these dudes all around this ball, and here's me and Zach just playing horse.
I was telling
I
him.
loved it, dude.
I tried to start working out and started going to the sports plates again. And, you know, I hadn't played basketball in about 2 years probably. And here you had me missing everything I shot.
I would love to work out, but I'm really intimidated to go somewhere to like a gym.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's super
I have that
intimidating.
mindset until I go in. When I go in and you
It
realize
doesn't
nobody
change.
cares.
Yeah,
It
no.
doesn't
I'm just
change for
anxious
me.
everywhere I go, actually. So it doesn't matter.
I love you, but I can totally
Yeah,
agree with
It's
that.
pretty bad.
When I went to the sports place to start working out, and I think I did it like 2 or 3 times, which is kind of sad. But every time I would get out of my car and I would feel like anxious really bad. But when I got up there, there was so many friendly people up there, and yeah, they were like big, swole, macho men.
Yeah, but they're super nice guys.
But they really are. They're great people.
And 9 out of 10 of them will help you out if you ask for help.
Well, I wasn't even asking for help. I was doing something completely wrong, and he was like, "Wait, hold on a second. I'm gonna show you."
See, that's what's up, though. That's what's up.
Cool guys, yeah.
I have a hard time walking into Walmart though, so it's just not
feel
a
that.
good time.
And then I have.
You're going to have to get over that. Two awkward people have got to make a socially acceptable
I mean,
person,
somewhat.
right?
I mean, we
At
go to
least-
those concerts and nobody's ever told us how weird we are for just not saying anything.
They've said some out of the way remarks.
I
to
mean,
us,
but
though.
we
But
were
what?
stumbling and fumbling a little bit.
I'm not going to touch base on it right
Yeah.
now, but well, I mean, all right, you know, it's kind of an open-ended statement. We just went into an Ice Nine Kills show, and as soon as we walked in the door, there was like 30 people that just cocked their heads at us instantly, and
Yeah.
some woman said, "Damn, you boys stink," and the whole
Wow.
room was like dead on us, and my whole body was just
Yeah,
like,
it was not good. I was uncomfortable that
I wanna
entire
go
rest of the
home.
show.
Yeah, I said, "Yep."
Get me the fuck back out of here.
Yep. To hell with Ice Nine Kills. I want to get Ice Nine
Yeah.
killed.
Yeah, please.
Please get me out.
You know, talking basketball, going back to that. No,
Kobe.
I've played a lot. So random. I've played on a lot of different courts, but I tell you what, those boys at the city courts, they don't mess around. They
I've
take
never
it.
played ball
Ball
there.
is life. There it is.
They got that dog in them.
That's what it
dog
is.
in 'em.
They do have the dog in them. I've played with everywhere I've went, it's been so chilled, you know. But whenever I
You
go
go to
there,
the city courts, you better be ready to fight at any given time.
you've got the guy wearing like the Derrick Rose uniform, dropping 40 on your head. No.
You know who you are. One of our buddies. You know who you are. I won't call you out, but you know damn well who you are.
It's real though. There's a lot of people
And
like
you're
that.
the best wrestler in Perry Central High School history.
That's
you know
a
who the
fact.
fuck you are.
That's a fact.
Yes, sir.
You know who you are.
A legend, some may
A
say.
legend.
The
Best
champ.
John Cena cosplayer I've ever seen.
Yeah, fact.
I damn near couldn't
Fact.
tell the difference.
I couldn't see him, to be fucking fair.
We love you, buddy.
I don't know, dude. It's like everywhere I go,
That's gonna be a true test to see how good of a friend he is. If he
Yeah.
ever messages us about this, he don't even watch the podcast.
we basically just shouted them out.
Yeah, for real.
And if he don't even message us, you know, he don't even watch.
They
We'll find out. We'll shout out his Switch name if he's watched this far.
Yeah. Until then, nothing.
Not a thing.
Not a damn thing.
like at the dam, for example. I go up there and I'm playing against like a 40-year-old meth head, you know?
You remember that time you found that thing at the dam?
That one at the dam.
Where was that at?
I know exactly what you're talking about, and that was actually at the Perry County Central.
Well, I'm still gonna say damn.
Yeah.
We talking about the
toy.
toy. Yeah, the toy.
Actually,
I'll never
cringely-
forget that.
cringely, there was a picture of me, like, do you remember the picture of it?
Oh, I sure do.
I had my face, like, right next to it. It was just laying there, and it was so dirty, and it was beat up, and it was disgusting.
Said it was beat up.
It's on
You didn't have to
Twitter.
describe it like
Well,
that.
It was beat up.
Actually, no, that picture's gone with time. That picture can never be
I hope
getting
it's
again.
not.
Yeah, I deleted my Twitter.
Why?
I wiped it clean. I mean, there's nothing else on there.
I hate you.
That's the only place that picture was ever posted.
It was beat up.
Beat
me
up,
and me and my friends were
destroyed.
playing, and it was so funny because my friend hits a shot, and the ball rolls back. He went over to get it, and he goes, "Come over here and look at this." I was not prepared to see what I saw. It scarred me a little bit. Why was it there?
Because somebody had that dog.
I mean, I feel like it's just appropriate to say it was an adult toy. Just leave it
Yeah,
at that.
there you
It was
go.
an adult toy.
And it's the one that the guys use.
Yeah,
We'll say that.
it was a male adult toy.
There you
That
go.
was so fucking funny.
Awful. And I was going to say something else. Oh yeah, we're talking about these previous basketball games. I just have a lot of memories and some stuff I want to say. Any of those kids that called us out while we were playing?
I'll never forget that.
Yeah, we got called.
You're of age now. Let's go. Let's go. That's been a long time ago. But let's
They
go.
were like, these kids. No, listen. Me and this guy and a few other of our friends
Who
were
was
just
even there that day? Do you remember?
Andrew and might have been somebody. There was a guy that I didn't, but it was us four. It was like, to be fair, it was like 9 o'clock at night anyway.
Yeah, it was late.
It was late, and it was just us. And then there was these, probably like a group of 10 kids playing on another court. And when I say kids, I'm not talking about like 12, 13-year-olds.
They were like,
They're like 10.
yeah.
They're like 10 years old. we're just minding our own business playing 2-on-2. And this group of children walk up to us, and it was like something. You ever watch that movie Step Brothers? I know you guys have.
Yeah.
Yes.
You remember those kids that harass them?
Yeah.
Make them eat the dog crap?
Yeah, the white turd.
That's kind of how it went, down to a T. They just walked over to us and was like, you want to play us? They had an army of kids anyways, and plus, at this time, we're in our 20s. We're like 20, 21.
I don't even think we were that old.
I think we were.
I think we were like 17, 18.
No, I was out of school, I promise.
There's no way.
Yeah,
You was
100%.
18, 19. Max.
Maybe 18, 19.
Max.
But still,
That's been quite some time ago.
they just said, play us. And we were like, no, we're kind of awkward anyways. We're doing our own thing. We don't really want to play. But they started
They were mean.
they went back over to their court and was calling us, cussing me worse than I've ever been cussed before.
They were aggressive, bro.
They said, come get you some. And they were like shooting threes like Steph Curry. And I'll be honest, they were hitting them threes. I didn't want
They
no
were
part of
singing them
that.
bitches.
At first, I was like, nah, screw them kids. They're just kids. But then I started watching. I was like, I'm not about to play children to get embarrassed.
You know what we really should have done at the end of the day, looking back on it, especially if we were like 19 or 20, we should have just went home with their moms. They'd been the ultimate card. They come out of their bedroom the next morning, there we are sitting on the couch with their mom. Who won?
Who won, yeah.
Gotcha.
That would have been the ultimate gotcha.
You know who would do that? Somebody with that dog in them.
That's that guy.
I don't even remember seeing parents or a car.
No, there wasn't. There was no kid. And it was late at night.
It was late.
And these kids were very foul-mouthed. We got punked out by kids. Let's just say it. That's what people are going to say about this situation. We got punked out by kids.
No, we just couldn't do nothing. We're of age, mature men. We wasn't going to stoop to that level.
Is that really what it was?
So you
Is that
got
really what it
bitched?
was?
What?
Did you get bitched by 12-year-olds?
Fuck them kids.
There it is.
I was waiting on it.
Pull up the Michael Jordan picture.
Pull it up.
Pull up the Michael Jordan picture.
Honestly, dude, looking back on it,
Yeah,
we
right
should just
here.
roundhouse kicked every one of them. They could.
Pull it up.
There's no way they could have took all four of us.
There it is. Pull this up. Make it big.
Yeah, full size.
Wait, what is this?
And that's really.
That's the origin.
Wait, I kind of want to
to
see that, honestly.
Can we go back to that? What's happening?
Can you turn the audio on?
What is this? I don't know, dude, but fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids, bro.
Really, dude.
Does he actually say it?
Is that Chris Paul next to him? Who is that?
Wait, what's going to happen?
What is this, guys?
What's going on here?
What?
What am I watching?
What is
I'm a little
this?
confused.
I'm a lot of confused.
He's doing MJ things.
They're progressively getting lower with their cheers. Were they gonna like get something if he missed one of
I
these?
think that's what it was. Is that what it was?
Please go back and read the description. Is that really what
Oh
it
yeah,
was?
this is back to the start of it. Okay, yeah. So Chris Paul bet Michael Jordan if he missed 3 shots, then his whole basketball camp gets free Jordans. He said, "Fuck them kids."
You might want to turn that sound down. That so really, if he missed, then he sunk every one of them.
They tried to
Didn't
blind
miss
him, dude.
one
They
time.
tried blind Chris Paul put his hand out in his face and he still switched.
Let's zoom in on that just one time.
Yeah, that's
Them
perfect.
kids.
So that's where that came from. I always wanted to know why that was so I just saw that. I thought it was the funniest thing ever, but I had no clue that was why. That's what makes it so funny. I had no clue that's where it
didn't
came
either.
from.
He sunk. He couldn't use airball.
He didn't even try to miss.
The Chris Paul part was the funniest. He's like, "No, I'm gonna cover your eyes. You'll miss this one." He just swishes it anyways.
He couldn't even give him one. Like, he didn't even build suspense. He just said, "Nah, fuck them."
I gotta say something.
What?
I think MJ has that dog in him.
He does. He definitely has. He was one of the first people with that dog in him, to be fair.
Whoa, he's the original dog.
The OG.
Did you know there was something that happened with Jordan recently, I think, right? Where a kid walked up to him and was like, "Hey, Mike, can I get a picture?" He just like left. Can you search that real quick and see if we have anything on that real quick?
Let me zoom back out real
He
quick.
didn't finish. What happened? What Jordan say to him?
I think he just said nah or something like that. Just walked off.
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, it might not have been MJ, but I think it was.
Nah.
It said.
Refusing to take a picture with a group of
Don't
kids.
forget to pull it up.
Yeah, let me accept these cookies real quick.
That's all right.
All right, so.
Are we gonna get an ad? No.
Oh yeah, this is the picture.
I found the ad. What, make it go away?
There's an X right there
Where?
on top left of
Oh,
the
shit.
ad.
Oh, I see it now.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Go back. Full screen now.
Yeah, full screen
let's
it
pull
and
it
start
back
from the beginning real quick. Bring us
Run
back.
that back.
All right.
I'm not quite as good as Jamie yet.
You wonder why you don't get a picture.
I think he
So
said put them
clearly-
cameras down is what he said. I think is what Michael
Clearly, Michael lives by the motto. Fuck them kids, bro.
said. That is his motto, yeah. I always thought MJ loved children, you know? Like,
I mean, Michael Jackson did.
don't start. That's no.
Damn.
No.
You should have hit the censor before that
Yeah.
one.
No, we can go back and bleep that post.
Oh yeah,
We can do that.
Don't worry
yeah.
about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it.
Now, that's kind of like derailed the entire thing, but God, that was funny. I've not laughed this hard since we started filming the
They also
podcast.
just got to witness me struggle to get that back out of full screen mode because it took me quite a little while.
Should we just beat this whole part?
No.
No, it was
Okay.
great actually.
Oh,
Kind of funny.
I didn't realize what was going on.
Because if they could see my face on that camera, I looked highly confused.
I stay how I can.
Same.
So I got this. Have you seen that?
What is that?
Gander at that. Gander.
A good old gander?
Gander at it.
Care if I hit that vape while he does that?
A fig
Thank
apple.
you very much.
Why have you not opened it?
It's a new flavor.
Why have you not opened it though?
Because I'm gonna do a one drink review.
One drink
tried it?
review.
No, one drink review.
Can I try a drink after you?
Yeah, you can do a one drink review too.
Okay.
One drink. Everybody knows the rules.
Of course.
Hold on, just
What's going on?
never mind. Go ahead.
Okay. One drink. Everybody knows the rules.
Oh God.
Not bad.
1 to 10.
I'm going 7.7 on it. 7.7.
7.
Do what I was going to do, but I forgot that I locked the screen there. I was going to zoom in on your face because we can do that now where we're using the black
Oh,
bars.
yeah.
It would keep it the same.
Hmm.
What's your thoughts over there?
I think he needs to try it, don't you?
It's not bad, but I'm not getting any sort of fig nor apple.
I think it tastes pretty apple. I don't know what a fig is.
Kind.
What exactly is a fig?
Is it damn fig Newton? Surely not. Surely not.
Surely
not.
They just put a whole Newton in
What
here.
was a
That's such a middle finger. If
It's
it
got
is.
that Newton in it.
Got that fig in it, son.
You about made me lose this.
He
I'm
just
gonna have to
spits
try it
into his
again because I
mouth.
didn't taste that.
He just spits into his mouth and destroys it on air.
There's some fig in
On
that.
air.
I ain't gonna lie, it's got the fig in
It's
it.
got a fig in it,
Can we
man.
get one of those signs that says on air that lights up when we're going?
Yeah.
That'd be
On
pretty
air.
cool.
We can also get.
I taste
Oh.
fig Newton in that. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry, I gotta cut back in.
All right. Who drinks? Everybody knows the rules.
Yeah, try that one more time.
You really can't taste the fig in it.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
Got that fig in it, man. Try that again.
I don't know if I've ever had a fig.
You ever had a fig Newton?
No.
Well, it tastes like one.
Well, I don't want to.
You're
try
not taken aback by this guy never having a fig. That's
I
like
mean,
stuff
I feel
they
like
give
it's
you
an
in
old
school.
person snack.
it. Yeah, it's nasty.
But you get them in school.
I don't
True, you
remember
do.
ever getting-
I remember getting like the testing at the end of the year. They give you a little fig Newton as a snack, and
Fig
then go back
Newton.
into the testing.
Or they give you the cookies with the old
You
grandma.
guys,
Yeah.
I went to like the worst grade school in Perry County, and I hate to say it, but they never gave us fig Newton, so I feel sorry for you guys.
Did they?
Like, we got like the big, and I don't even know that these are a thing anymore. I've not seen them since I was a kid. It was made by the Goldfish brand that made Goldfish crackers.
Yeah.
but
I know
it
what
was
you're talking
one
about,
Huge
yes.
singular like cinnamon graham.
I know exactly what you're talking about,
yes.
They were
Crackers?
huge. It was one huge ass
Yes.
goldfish.
I
I think
would
it came
be-
in a pack of 2 though, didn't it?
It did.
I would be offended.
They were like cinnamon, like crackers.
Yeah,
I
they
would
weren't very
be
good though.
offended if
didn't
faculty
like
gave
them? I
me
did.
a cinnamon cracker after that test. I would be offended. A cinnamon
Imagine
cracker.
getting a damn
Yeah.
fig Newton. What do I look like?
Fig Newtons are
What do I
good.
look like? An 80-year-old man?
Kinda.
No, well, I can
Yeah, I
see
look
it.
like an 8-year-old man. right
Yeah,
now.
that's
Thank you
true.
very much.
Yeah, put those little piercings back
What
in.
about the cookies though? You guys didn't get the cookies?
Yeah, we
The
got
one that
cookies
has the
too.
old lady on the top right
Oh
corner?
yeah, grandma's cookies.
And sometimes they had the peanut butter, sometimes they had chocolate
Yeah.
chip. Then they had oatmeal raisin. Nobody got the oatmeal.
Who did?
Unless you fucked up and thought it was chocolate chip.
That is the only time it's acceptable to eat oatmeal raisin cookies.
I'm not
If
gonna
you
lie
think
though,
it's
I like
so-
raisins. Raisins are
leaving.
pretty
This
good.
guy,
I'm going home.
You just going to go ahead and eat it right
I think
here?
it's going a good time to end it.
I'm just saying,
All
they're
right,
pretty
guys,
good.
have a good
They're
night.
pretty good.
We gotta address the ridiculous statements that some people were saying about circus peanuts.
Hey now.
So, I have a select few people at work that will vouch for these to the day they die, and
I don't even work with you, but I'm one of those people.
I'm being like ridiculed about it, hardcore.
You should be.
too.
They're
As
shit.
you should.
They're
As you
shit.
should.
They're
Wrong.
shit.
Wrong. Wrong.
Listen, I'm so sorry.
You're entitled
But
to your
they're
opinion.
shit. Can we at least go get the different flavors so we can at least have somewhat of an open mind? Because as of right
Yes,
now, they're
actually,
shit.
you have to because you're
what?
just wrong.
You know what?
I respect your opinion, but
you know
you're
what?
wrong.
Shit's a level above what they are. They're mid.
No way. They are not mid. You're just
No,
wrong.
You're right. They're not mid because they're worse.
No,
Your
they're
taste
mid.
buds are fucking mid.
Oh wow.
Wait,
All
calm
right.
down.
All right. Between me and you, what's worse? Oatmeal raisin cookies or circus peanuts?
Tim oatmeal raisin cookie.
I have to agree with
Whole
that. Dave.
gargle 15.
I like
you
I like
doing?
raisins, but I agree with that statement.
I just don't understand why they. You see this?
Why do they? I mean,
Such a boring concept.
what,
Raisins in a
what
cookie.
is it supposed
Okay.
to be?
Okay, I'm gonna say something. I looked it up. So they're supposed to be banana flavored. I don't think so. I don't taste banana in them. They ain't got that banana in them.
No, they do not. This is like orange.
It tastes like a circus.
Like this.
Please elaborate. Actually,
It's like-
continue.
It tastes like how a circus smells.
Yeah, I hold the peanut.
You're just wrong. That's just
no.
incorrect.
Extra circus, hold the peanut. That's 100% what it is. I'm sorry, but
Dude, we're talking about circuses now. I know it's kind of like, yeah, sometimes some circus controversies happen. Was that not just the most nostalgic feeling in the world, going into a circus when 7, 8, the Ringling Brothers? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it gave me a fear for life of what I thought was clowns, but we're not going to get into what it actually is. Not giving
do
that
we
away.
actually get into what it is? Because I feel like we get into what the fuck it is. I'm sorry, but you've already said it.
It's small people, okay? Small
Oh.
people.
And there's another one of our buddies, shout out Mick Bob, that is also terrified of the smaller people.
Yeah.
Wow.
There was a smaller person in front of him at Blue Ridge, and I watched him crumble like a piece of paper. And I love you, but that's just so funny.
Wow.
It'll never get old.
I don't know what it is. Like people taller than me or irregularly smaller than me.
But that's such an asshole statement.
It
to say,
is.
coming from somebody who's 7 foot tall.
I'm
That's such a
6'2".
deep thing to
First off,
say.
6'2".
Compared to you, I'm a smaller guy.
And it kind of
Compared
freaks
to
me out a
most
little
average
bit
people,
sometimes.
I'm a smaller guy.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I look over and miss you, and it'll freak me out a little bit.
That's kind of hurtful.
Wow.
That's kind of hurtful.
I love you though.
I don't think you do.
I do. I promise.
I'm starting to wonder.
No, I would never turn on you. Remember, bad booking. Bad booking.
There you go then.
Everybody has bad booking at least one time.
Not
Somebody-
us. See, that's why we're breaking them up. We're the ones.
Nah, I'm not feeling oozy. Are you feeling oozy?
Not today. I ain't gonna lie. I've not
Are
felt
you
very
feeling
oozy today.
Oh, that-
Are you feeling oozy?
I don't think so.
Be a lot cooler if you were.
It would. It'd be a whole lot
Wow.
cooler if you were.
What's the thing with?
You just never know.
Yeah.
It's just gonna be
Start
one of-
watching some of that good old wrestling.
Yeah.
Wrestling.
Get back to me when you figure out what it
Yeah.
is.
I will.
Come back and talk to us about your OC.
There was something else that I was gonna say. It lost me though. It was about the. It was definitely about the circus. Okay. Was I wrong in remembering that, like, at one of those, and you guys might not have even been in attendance? We used to go kind of.
I've only been like 2 or 3 times.
We went like every time it came to.
I think the school took us once or twice too.
But I'm remembering like a line or something happened. One hazard. Yeah.
Here?
No, but nobody got hurt, but it was almost a bad.
I have no idea.
I'm wondering. Now somebody might let me know. I could be thinking of something different, but it feels like. See, I told you. What they say?
Clarify for the people who couldn't hear what she said.
line got out. Yeah, I remember something like that
It had
happening.
that dog. In it. No, it had that line in it.
That line actually wasn't there, and to be fair, it was gone.
I was gonna say you could take the circus out of the line, but you can't find out. But I guess you can.
I feel like
The line took itself out of the circus. It
Yeah.
had that dog in it for sure, to be fair.
Pieced out.
But you know, I looked into it a little bit because I thought it'd be cool to kind of take Trinity to a circus eventually because it's a cool atmosphere. Get the peanuts, not the bad ones. Get the
Oh my God.
The real
Get some
circus
genuine
peanuts. The real circus peanuts. You get the real ones,
Yeah.
and you get those little wands that light up, and
Of
just a
course.
cool experience.
It's just a whole vibe, bro.
It is, but apparently they were really like abusive.
Of course they
Yeah.
were.
Not
100%.
surprising.
Of
Sadly.
course they were. Yeah. Not
Disgusting.
surprising.
And then also, not only that, COVID happened. They lost so much money they can't recuperate.
Mm.
I've been looking into it a little bit, and people were questioning ever be that again. Ringling Brothers were traveled, but Great Circus Pages. What's up? Oh, okay. So what? Okay, I always thought that was the Ringling Brothers. Then again, when's the last time you remember a circus being around here? Because for me, it's been a
Last
minute.
time I went to one, I was in like 5th grade.
Yeah, it's been a minute for me
I mean,
too.
they've been here right before COVID.
Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, go to Save a Lot any time. Every
yeah,
couple
true,
months,
true.
you'll see like flyers hanging for like
Are
free
those tickets really free?
Yeah.
Are they legit
Yeah.
free?
Yeah.
Actually.
So the kids get in for free. Would they let the kid in for free if they didn't have that ticket? That's
That's
the
a good
question.
question.
Just depends on what security guy you go through.
Well, the
Yeah.
reason I'm asking is because it always seemed like such a good deal. They had them there, and I'd always I'd be like, yeah, I'm gonna go to the circus like 20 times.
Mhm.
Never used the 20 tickets, but
Never used one of them, did you?
no, I didn't.
That's bad.
I think we used them once. So it did work. They
Yeah.
really are free.
And you know what else I miss locally? Ponderosa.
God, yeah, I do too.
I do too.
That was the place that you got the peanuts when you came in, right? Or am I thinking of something else?
I thought you was talking about circus
I
peanuts. I
think,
thought you were squeezing
I
it
think
in.
you're talking about Reno's.
Is that
Reno's.
Reno's?
You're talking
Reno's
about
is good.
Reno's.
Okay.
Ponderosa was the buffet.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
That's
yeah.
where Hillside Theater
Yeah.
is at.
It was such an iconic thing to go to Ponderosa for dinner and watch a movie after you ate dinner. I did that so many times.
I did too. I did too.
No.
Several times.
I know we had that Mexican steakhouse there. That was actually really
I
good.
don't even think it's there now, dude.
I don't think it's there
There's
anymore.
nothing there
You know,
now.
there's no more Hillside.
Isn't
that
that
saddens
crazy?
me. That makes me really sad. I miss
We've
movie
talked about
theaters.
this several times.
Yeah,
I
we
feel like
did.
haven't. Yeah,
I don't
it's
think we've
just-
actually talked about it on the pod, though.
Oh, we haven't.
I don't think
thought
so.
we did. You're wrong.
I feel like in the last episode we dove in about
Did we?
Hillside versus Fugue.
We
Oh,
did.
yeah, we
Yeah, we
did on
did.
that.
And
Hillside completely.
Yeah, 100%.
Hillside. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about now.
That
There was
so
also that
funny.
drive-in in Jackson. Did y'all ever go to that?
No,
I
but I
never
always
did go
want
to
to.
it. I
Dude, it
wish
was
I
sick.
would've.
I've never been to a drive-in. What's the
I've
experience?
not either.
Dude, they're really sick. Like, you roll up and, your radio is how you listen to the movie. You'd end up watching a lot of movies you didn't plan on watching because there's usually a double feature. That's how I ended up watching the first Avengers movie. I didn't even know it came out. We had watched something else and it came on after it.
I didn't hear anything you said after the audio. The audio is radio.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
it's like a
tune-
station.
You tune your like radio to a certain
That is
station.
crazy. I don't know what
If
I
you
was
lived
thinking.
really
I don't know how I was
close to
thinking
it in
worked.
Jackson, you could actually pick that up from there. If you could see the screens, you could just watch that shit from your porch if you get to the right radio station.
My buddy Shay went to like Huntington or wherever it was and watched the new Halloween movie.
Yeah.
The one.
Driving's really cool. It's a
I
cool
would-
experience.
I bet he was pissed off, but
I want to go to one so I can kind of compare it because to me in my head, I feel like if you were going to watch a movie, The Drive.
That'd be a cool
how
little
many good
podcast.
theaters have you been to, or have you just been to Hillside?
No. I've been to Hillside and Fugue, obviously. I've also went to Moorhead. I watched Krampus, one of the worst movies. In my opinion.
What kind of theater was it?
I don't know the exact name of it. But we went. It was around Christmas time, which wasn't a lot of people there. There might have been like 2 other groups of people there, really spaced out, and they had those really nice like luxury seats, kind of like a stadium. Really cool. I've also been to the one in Norton and Pike. I gotta admit, the one in Pike probably.
Is it? I don't think I've been to the one in Pikeville.
It might not be Pike, but I feel like it was. It was really, really nice theater. It looked like one of the ones in a movie.
Really?
You see a theater in a
No
movie.
pun intended.
Yeah, movie within a movie.
I definitely miss having a movie theater and shit like that
Yeah.
around town, though.
I think we talked about that a little bit too in the last episode.
Yeah.
That still ain't out yet. No, we.
We'll get it there. We'll get it there.
We'll get there.
I think we said what Halloween was the last one we watched theater.
It was the
Yeah,
last movie.
same
I
one for
watched
me
here.
too. Same.
What's that? Movie Tavern?
I've heard of that.
I've been there.
Hmm.
Pretty sick, dude.
So it's
Yeah,
literally a dinner in a movie.
Yeah, it's pretty sick.
It's
honestly.
like Ponderosa and Hillside without the crowd.
Something we need to do, all of us, and I've always wanted to do it. Let's go to like one of those murder mystery dinners.
That would be
That would be
amazing.
cool.
That would
I
be
love shit like
bomb.
that.
I've always wanted to do that.
Well,
We could do like a little vlog thing for the pod.
Yeah, that would
be
be
a whole
cool.
ass episode. Do the same thing with like a review for a drive-in.
I will say this too, because that kind of ties in with it a little bit. I think we need to do one of those escape rooms in London.
That would be fun.
Those were a blast. Did we do one together?
I've never done one.
I've done 2 of them, and I had fun with both.
Did you win either time? Both times?
Yep.
Damn, you a G.
I didn't
Got
do
that dog in
I'll
it.
admit the group was huge, and I didn't.
I don't want a huge group. I just want like as many
think
of our
there's-
group as we can,
Yeah.
and as few as other people as we possibly.
I think
can.
we did it with
Oh, we could round up 10 people.
London.
Oh yeah.
And it's so crazy because if you know what I'm talking about, if anybody's familiar with the London area, the building that it's in is kind of like off on the side of the road, and you look at it and you're going to think, am I at the right place? And it looks so small from the outside. When you get in these rooms and you start exploring, massive.
Really?
Yeah, it feels so much bigger because you unlock one door and then it'll be another room, and then you unlock a door and another room goes on, and they have like 6 different themes, like 6 different areas. One that we did was for aliens. Pretty cool, actually.
Let's go do something like that.
Yeah.
When you gonna go on a big trip with us? Let's all go on a cruise, or let's all go to Vegas
I
or
saw-
somewhere.
I saw that the cruise stuff was going down in price because of weather.
Even at the price that it is, it's without a doubt the best bang for your buck you're going to get for a vacation, unless you consider a vacation going to like Tennessee.
I consider staycation. That's what I like. I like sitting on the couch, just getting off work, unwinding. But I do want to go on
There's
vacation.
nothing like laying on a damn beach in Bermuda, though.
My whole problem with vacations is
It's
I'm
not
that
a sentence you hear every day.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I like sitting on the couch too, but sitting in that like pink sand with like crystal clear water that you can see the bottom.
I get it,
It's
but
all right.
it seems like every time I go on vacation with work, like, let's say work Monday through Friday like I do. So you'll be off Monday.
Mhm.
As soon as Friday, that shift ends, get your evening, you get Saturday and Sunday. When you finally get off work on Friday, you're like getting like 9 days off. Then, Saturday and Sunday. Right. Now my vacation. Worked. And then by the time Friday rolls around, you realize you're like, man, I just got 2 days
But you
left.
can't dwell on it like that. Enjoy the time while you there.
I think a lot of people feel that way about it though. Kind of
Hell
hard
no.
to.
As soon as I clock out and I'm going on vacation, my ass is going on vacation.
It feels good for like the first 2 days, and then you just kind of.
No offense to work, but as soon as we headed out for Blue Ridge, to hell with
Yeah.
to hell with any of that.
I know what you mean, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know. I spend more time thinking, all right, I only have this amount of days left. So I feel
I'm
like
trying
on
not to
vacation.
think about it.
Feel you.
I understand the mindset, but I try not to
Yeah.
think about it. That'll destroy you.
Yeah.
You can't think like that.
That's
It
true.
will, for sure, if you think about it too much.
What else? What else is there to talk about? Okay, I had one thing in mind that I want to talk about.
Okay.
We all 3 have children.
Yes.
Halloween just happened last.
Yes.
Where'd you guys go trick or treating?
I went up to the nice. Let me hit that.
Get it out of my hands.
I'd like that after him, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like a Pokemon thing.
It does.
We went to that really nice neighborhood across the road from the flea market, like straight up.
Oh
the
yeah,
road.
yeah, yeah. What'd you think about it? Get a pretty good haul.
Yeah, it's where we went last year. It's always a good time.
Okay.
And it's
Yeah.
not too big, but they got money obviously, so they load you up.
We just went to one of those trunk or treats and then stopped at like my sister's friend's house.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
So, I mean, no offense when I say.
When you say that, there's usually a fence.
Yeah, something's gonna be offensive to somebody.
So, my whole life,
Uh-huh.
I was a kid. Woodland Park has been hyped to be the most insane
It's
place.
trash now.
Oh, I won't say it's trash,
Pretty
but it's
bad.
been hyped up. People say you leave with like a wheelbarrow. So we were going to go last year, and last year was a disaster. Remember it rained.
Yeah, I remember.
So last year we drove down there. I was a little bit confused about how the whole thing works. We actually drove to where the street starts, and road was backed up. There were kids everywhere, but people were parked on the side of the road. So I was like, okay, they're parking on the side of the road well, too. Somebody pulls up the side of me and is like, "You're not allowed to park here." Okay, then. So I told Tiffany, like, take the kid down there. I'm gonna go find a parking spot. As soon as that happened, it rained. They only got to go to like.
Yeah.
I was like, this year, talked about it. Tiffany was like, maybe we should go somewhere else. Well, no, I've been told this. Woodland Park is amazing, beautiful place. Candy. We went back again, and I was like, okay, Trinity's gonna rack up, we're gonna have a good time. Went, and it seemed like every other house there was giving out candy. And then you heard people. There was just so many people. There was probably 1,000 people, and I heard people make comments and say, "I'm trying to conserve because I don't want to run out of candy. I'm only go to somebody and you get."
Yep.
That's no knock to them. I get what they're saying. Those bags of candy at Walmart.
I mean, yeah, no, you're right about
And
that.
when we went to one house, they already had 6 bags gone. How bad it was.
Dang.
So I get that money saving part, and it was just something that was so cool to see. I think everybody should experience it because you
It's
see
like
those.
something you see out of a movie.
It is. That's what I said in my
it
post.
Really is.
Like you see all these kids with their parents, like all these different costumes, all these different.
Yeah.
Such a cool experience.
No, I agree.
But in 1 hour, we probably had like a fourth of a bag filled up. And I know when I went to Sassafras and trick or treated as a kid, I would leave in an hour and have 3 Walmart.
Yeah.
Much more candy.
Yep.
But the experience is cool.
Something too to also think about, in essence, from when we were kids, too, is inflation.
Well, not only inflation too. Tiffany made a good point when I was talking to her about it. She said probably felt like more.
I don't think that's completely fact. I mean, that's part of it, but 3 Walmart bags as a kid and 3 Walmart bags as an adult, still 3 Walmart bags.
Well, yeah, I get what. But I think that's all it was, and I think somebody, or not somebody, but some people took it as me like bashing the place. No, it was awesome, and the decorations were so cool. Everybody had their house.
Yeah, we usually just drive through there and look at the decorations.
Exactly.
Go through there around Christmas time.
It's really cool, but I don't know. I felt like I was scammed by people that was saying it was the best place to go. I feel like the experience.
Best place I've ever been is probably Hospital Hill.
Hospital Hill.
I can believe
I've heard
that.
stuff about that. I've never been there either. When I was a kid, all we really went to was Sassafras.
Or even Airport Gardens.
That was actually where Tiffany said she wanted to go, but I said, we wanted to do Woodland Park. Well, I did. Tiffany actually brought up Airport Garden. That's where we was thinking about going, but I just wanted to give Woodland Park another shot because we didn't really get a chance to. It was cool. I will say I seen a lot of there was a lot of kids running around without like costumes, and I remember back in the day.
What's the most costume you see? What's the one costume you see more than any this year? I know what mine is on a kid.
Hold on. I gotta think about it because I seen a lot of duplicates. And it's not really the same costume. I seen a lot of those inflatable costumes.
Among Us is what I see more than anything.
I think I only saw one.
I've seen a lot of sus kids running around.
A lot of sus
kids.
That's pretty funny. I only saw one though, to be fair.
What?
Yeah, I think
They
the
almost been
costume.
in events.
There was this one. I don't know if it's
Invented, bro.
I don't know if it's a character that I wasn't aware of, but there's like this one that had a mask that lit up, had X's over the eyes. Kind of gave me like marshmallow vibes, but it wasn't marshmallow. But I don't know what that was, but I saw several people wearing that.
I got one of those masks.
What is that from?
It's just like a generic like mask. I'm pretty.
It's
sure.
kind of cool though. I like it.
It looks
Lit
like
up.
something from like The Purge.
Yeah. That's kind of the vibes that I got from it. And
It's probably based off that.
Yeah.
I saw a creeper from Minecraft. I saw a good variety.
I didn't see a creeper.
There was another one of the inflatable. That costume should make that sound.
That's terrifying feeling back in the day.
It was.
Going out of the house, you just start hearing that hiss, and what do?
That game kind of. That's like the best selling game of all time. One of them.
Why wouldn't
Yeah,
it be?
for sure. I mean, I bought it like 10 times
I don't think
myself.
it's number one though. I feel like number one's still Wii Sports.
Pull it up. I
I
think it
agree
is
with
Wii Sports. Pull it up though. Type in top 10. Let's do a top 10 real quick. We'll look at that. Make sure they can see it too.
You know, Wii Sports,
10 best
Minecraft,
selling.
Grand Theft Auto 5, probably in that order.
I see people buy Grand Theft Auto 5 to this day. Like when I go into GameStop, people buy it for PS4 and stuff.
That's probably the order.
I see GTA 5 right there.
Was it one?
I don't think so. He's on Wikipedia. Right here we go.
You got it pulled up on the screen for the people?
Oh, let me,
On Wikipedia.
it looks like number 1 is Minecraft.
Wow, what's number 2?
Theft Auto 5.
That one
What's number
shocks me.
3?
Take a guess.
I have no idea. Is it like a
I
Mario
can see
game?
it.
No, it's a little bit older.
I can't see.
Tetris.
Tetris.
Then we have the one you said at number 4.
Wii Sports.
Wii Sport.
Damn.
Let's see what the rest of these are real quick.
So
PUBG.
PUBG it comes after Wii Sports.
I would believe that.
And then Super Mario Bros. But
Yeah.
here's the thing, and this is what Scott the was in it.
Yeah, of course I do.
Yeah.
He talks about packing titles.
That's what it is. That was
Yeah.
a big part. That's why Wii Sports was as big as it was.
You know, Overwatch is in the top 10.
That's shocking to me.
What's
It
next?
really is.
What else we got in that top?
So after Super Mario Bros. It's Mario Kart 8 / Deluxe. for
Well,
both of them.
that one kind of
Are
cheats
you
too.
counting two different titles as
I
one?
bought both of them too. is the
I didn't
thing.
buy 8.
That's
but I
how they
got
have it
Deluxe.
counted on
Oh.
here.
What?
That's how they have it counted on here. is
That's
as the
Nintendo
regular
just
and
squeezing in
deluxe.
and saying,
course
"I'll
it
combine them.
is.
This is the same game."
Of course it is.
And then after Overwatch, I think this is 10, I'm not 100% sure, is Red, Green, and Blue Pokemon.
My Pokemon series.
That's
Also
still
yellow.
different game. That's so cheap.
It is.
And
cheap.
even
A little bit.
Mario, they released it by itself with Duck Hunt by itself and as a damn pack-in with the NES.
Have you
That's
noticed?
so
Have you
cheap,
noticed
man.
the trend with all that, all the things we complained about? It's all Nintendo.
It is.
It's
Yeah.
every bit of it's
It's all-
Nintendo.
After Pokemon, it's Red Dead 2.
That's shocking in a way.
And
I love
Terraria.
Red Dead 2.
Dude.
This guy didn't like Red Dead 2.
I did.
We
I've
talked
I've
about
not
that.
actually played much of it. I've not even played the first one.
First
I'm
one,
standing alone here, boys. Come on.
first one was a masterpiece.
I have a
The
bad
second
thing
one
where I
is
just don't
better.
finish shit.
Second one's better. It really is. Listen, did you beat the game?
No,
That's your problem.
I don't want to.
You need to beat it.
I have no interest in it. If I want to be a damn cowboy, I'll go be a cowboy. Sometimes
cowboy
a game
shit.
is too realistic for me.
There's a
It's-
reason that there's a South Park whole episode where they're just playing Red Dead Redemption.
and
There's a
I'm-
reason for it.
I'm gonna be honest with you, and this ties into I'll call out Rockstar. I'll call out damn near anybody who makes a game like that. I'm not too big on Red Dead specifically. I don't want to play 20 hours of ride a horse here, get this, take it to this guy.
You got fast travel,
mission
though.
passed.
But you got fast
That's
travel.
so boring though. Any game like that is literally go pick up this items. That's the entire.
That's not how it is. It's really not like
and
that.
even Skyrim. That's the entire premise of Skyrim. Is go here, get this.
This is a hot take.
But
This is
no, wait.
bad.
Skyrim's in my top 5 games of all time.
True.
But it's nothing but go here, get this. Take it to this guy, get this.
Fair.
Is Skyrim on there? I don't see it anywhere. I don't see it anywhere actually. I figured it would be because it's the same game.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
we
pretty
used to-
far down. It's tied somewhere down here.
Well, it's been released 15 times.
with 2019's Modern Warfare, Diablo
Ouch.
3, Human Fall Flat. They're all tied
Oh.
at
Human
30
Fall
million.
Flat is titled Sky. But
30 million.
Bethesda has failed.
It came out on the Alexa.
And I will say
It
it's actually the
did?
oldest out of all those in
It's
that
probably
tie.
on the freaking Stadia thing too. If that's even still a thing.
Game and Watch. It came out on the Game and Watch.
You can play that shit on your fridge.
I think somebody did mod it so they could actually.
I've seen somebody do that with Doom.
So let's think about this real quick.
What?
Yeah, you can play Doom on anything. I've seen it on
Yeah.
a TI-85
That became a big
calculator.
joke. Yeah, he's right.
You play Doom on a calculator?
Yeah,
I gotta ask, did you watch the Angry Video Game Nerd about Doom?
I've not watched it yet.
Oh, okay, because that's why I thought you was asking. He actually made a big joke about that.
Oh shit.
Yeah, because he actually pulled it up and started playing it on the calculator.
Yeah, you can
No.
play it
Game
on
and
pretty
Watch.
much anything.
Doom's on every console. Anything that has
Doom
a
is
game.
a timeless classic.
It's very fun.
I've never beat it.
What?
Have you
I've never beat
finished
the first
I
one.
feel like a nerd. I've played like every single one of those games.
Doom 2016 is amazing.
Eternal's
Yeah, but-
better.
I've not played it.
You've not?
No, I've not played Eternal.
It's
What I was
very
gonna
fun.
say though, let's think about this for a second. Let's think about Skyrim. Let's just focus on it. So you had the regular edition. And it came. This is going to turn into a 45-minute rant
Oh,
right
here
here.
it
isn't
is.
Just me talking about this. So you had the original one come out on Xbox 360, PC, PS3.
Yes.
You had the remastered edition come out on those same consoles,
Yes.
along with Xbox One, PS4.
Yes.
This one.
Yep.
You had the VR version
Yes.
come out on PC, PS4. And then you have the new Ultimate Edition that came out on every console I said except for Xbox.
Yep.
You can get Skyrim on the Vita too, can't you?
I don't know. Maybe.
I feel
Look
like
it
there's
up
a
real
Vita
quick.
port.
Pull that up for
There's
us.
no way
there a
Skyrim's
Vita?
on the Vita.
It might be. I mean, Todd Howard really loves Skyrim.
There's no way.
Oh, wait. Hold on. Right here's, share this screen real quick. This is what we need. This is basically what we were just talking about. Yes, right here it is. Told you. It's on the Amazon. It's on the Amazon Alexa. I wasn't lying
What?
about it. They announced it. And you can go.
Ridiculous.
Do you have an
Yeah.
Alexa?
At mom's, yeah.
Bring it over here.
It
Let's play it when
describes
on the
Holy
show.
shit. It turned it into like a text-based adventure and you can
Yeah.
really play it on Alexa.
Yeah. I remember it getting
Are
announced.
you
I'm serious.
serious?
Yeah. What else we got? Okay, here we go. So
Damn.
There's
here's
the
PS3, and again, like I said, you got the remastered edition that came out on it, or whatever it was called.
360,
Yep.
PS4,
There's PS4.
Xbox One.
Yep.
I think this is rating them in order of the best ones. PC is just number
Wow.
5.
If that's
which
the case,
is
that
weird.
should be number 1. What else we got though?
Okay, here we go. We're getting into the special editions now.
Oh,
So
yeah.
Skyrim on the
Now
Switch.
check that out. That is kind of cool. You get links.
Yeah,
That is
I
pretty
know.
dope. But I mean, it has to look like shit. All Switch games look like shit.
You know, honestly, it really doesn't look. It doesn't look no worse than the 360 version did.
Fair.
Yeah.
Fair.
But
That's the one that I was talking about, the
It's the
anniversary edition.
the
XS
thing about those
and
Switch
PS5.
games that's on this caliber, you have to play it in handheld mode. If you dock it and put it on the TV, it's going to look like shit.
Skyrim Special Edition PC was number 1.
that's
Yeah.
the number 1.
I think it came out on Vita now too,
Yeah.
just out of curiosity.
There's no way.
I think that's a mod though. To be
It
fair,
has to be.
yeah. PS Vita can't run
Yeah,
Skyrim.
No, definitely not.
Interesting. What is it?
I feel like we've missed something here.
Missed something
Don't worry
important.
about it.
So, that being said, we just went through basically 10 releases. Skyrim,
And every damn one of them's mid.
and it's still tied.
What?
Human Fall Flat.
Yeah.
Oblivion's better.
And a lot of people actually say that too.
I'll tell you what, though. People, take your nostalgia goggles off. Morrowind is shit in 2022.
You're gonna have
Actually, 2010 post.
you're gonna have some people
God
coming for you
damn.
over that one.
It's pretty bad. And just in today's standards of a game, when you've played Skyrim and even Oblivion for that matter, you
Here's-
can't go back and play something like that.
Here's a better thing to say about this whole situation. Bethesda. Use a better engine to develop your games.
Yeah, it's been like 20 years now.
For real.
The glitches, the bugs are so annoying.
But they're kind of funny.
They are hilarious.
They are funny. Yeah,
and
we
they
can all
know,
agree
and
on
they
that.
know it.
I like how on Fallout 4 you would just like be walking and just like launch up into the air for no
Come
reason.
on, dude.
Gone.
It's kind of funny.
They have like how many games on that engine now? Like 5, 10?
Enough.
Somewhere between 5 and
All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, give me a rating on Fallout 76.
I never played it, so I can't rate it. What you?
From what I've played, like a 5 or 6.
I played about 20 hours of it like a complete dumbass,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to give it a solid 1.5.
God.
It was one of
I didn't
the
play it
wor-
until like late in the cycle.
It was one of the worst.
He
I
just-
played it like at launch,
okay.
and it was absolutely.
They said they changed it a lot.
Yeah,
though,
I've
to be
I'm
heard
fair.
sure they did, but that's still no excuse.
You just straight up Anthony Fantano with
Yeah.
Skyrim.
You don't.
Not Skyrim, but Fallout
You
7.
don't do that. I don't get. Y'all can bitch and whine all you want to. Take an extra year or two to make sure it's worth making. Don't shit it out and then fix it 4 years later when the player base is gone. Because what does it matter?
Good point.
It's true.
It's
You
like
know,
No Man's Sky.
that's what I was getting ready to say. Same exact case.
And that game is actually mint
Yeah,
now.
it's wild.
It's really good. But I played it at launch too.
When you said mid, I thought you said mid.
No,
I did
no,
too.
Have you played it?
I played a
I've
little
never
bit.
played
Of
it.
it.
Never.
Never.
Have you played it?
Yeah,
Like
a little
now?
bit.
It's good. Pretty. Well, let's co-op that.
Let's do it.
It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
I never played it.
I used to have a big planet called Combs. It was so funny to be flying through space and just see Combs.
That's what I named my Animal Crossing village, Vico.
You know, I'm about to say something crazy.
Yeah.
I've never played an Animal Crossing game.
I hadn't until I hadn't
no.
played until the Switch one.
Yeah,
it was
I
great.
hadn't-
I
hadn't
want
either.
it so bad.
It's very
Huh?
fun. You'll sink a lot of hours into it.
I know. I want it so bad.
Listen.
Still.
Listen, I didn't think
Tell
I'd
it
get
to
into
me.
it. Tiffany begged me to. Tiffany's a big animal,
Oh yeah.
so I finally humored her, and I was like, all right. All right. 530 hours.
God.
Wish I was joking.
That's mid.
Mid.
Them's rookie numbers. You
Rookie
could have
numbers.
done 1K easy.
I played American Truck Simulator for 1,000.
Are
I
you
wish that was a
serious?
joke. Yes, I actually
That
am.
game is low key.
It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's wild. I've put like 200 to 300 in both the Euro Truck Simulators
It's so
too.
good. What about Farming Simulator? Don't even get me started.
I've not tried that
Oh,
one,
man,
but that
you
Power
sit there
Wash
driving in a
Simulator.
Tractor listening to Jason Aldean. It's there's just no,
What?
I
You're
swear to
doing-
God, there's nothing like it.
Power Wash Simulator is really good too.
Oh my
I heard
God,
it was good.
It is.
Did you get
the
it?
house flipper game? Oh my
I heard
God.
it was fun too.
Oh, it's
Have you ever played Big Rigs Racing though?
yeah, Lord, yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah, horrible. You guys remember that game, Big Mother Truckers?
Yeah,
Yes.
I was thinking about that. I swear on my life, I was thinking about that. Pull that
I
case
do
art
indeed.
up. We gotta look at it. It's iconic. Pull it up and show the fans.
I remember
what
the theme song. Born to be wild.
the case art. Just look at this. I thought that's not the one. The one I was thinking. Yeah, that's it. Because I was thinking about how it just had the
Dude.
girl top of
Yeah,
it.
same. That was what I remember.
Yeah. I gotta be honest. I never played this game, but every time I went into GameStop, they basically had this game up with a sign that said, "Please buy this game."
Get
The
rid of this
second one or the first one?
Both.
Did you not play the first
I've
one?
never played either of them.
Have you
Pull
played
up the first
Austin?
one real quick. I think the first one's the cover art that I was thinking of.
Remember watching that?
You've never played it? Dude, it's so
Yeah,
fun.
that one right there, the third one there. That's it for sure.
It's not the cover art for the game.
No, go back to the left. The one right below that one.
It was on DS.
It was on DS apparently.
This one?
That's the one that I was thinking of. Yeah. Yeah,
There
that's it.
is.
There we
There
go.
it is.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
look
what
at-
I remember.
Look at what it's advertising here. Can we just break this down, these pictures down?
Well, can I be honest with you? I was fooled.
I was
As a
fooled.
young
It was a
lad.
facade.
As a young lad, it was a facade.
What do you mean?
Look
None
at
of this
Look at the
happens?
middle of the case.
That's why you bought it.
I mean, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure that's why I convinced mom to get it, and it was a facade.
A
So
facade.
let me ask you. Okay, so let's break this down real quick. We got a truck on fire.
You'd love
we
to
got
see it.
We got a police car.
Okay.
We've got a guy on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's the coolest part of the game is when you're delivering the thing. These guys on motorcycles try stealing your load, and they'll like get off their.
Why did you have to laugh? I was not going to laugh until you started laughing. It's his fault. That was you, dude.
I couldn't help it.
It was all you.
I tried so hard.
They try getting on the back of your trailer.
What?
You know
On a
what?
motorcycle?
Fuck it. They get off the motorcycle. Like, climb-
Wait. While they're driving?
yes, they're badasses. Okay,
They're
it's a
badass.
PlayStation 2 game.
I'm
Okay,
crying.
I'm not done yet though. Hold on. 'Cause here's the thing. We got the woman in the middle. That's definitely the selling point of the game. Then we have a truck that's not on fire, but it has, fire on it. And is that? Hold on a second.
Where
In the
are we at
bottom
here?
left,
He's throwing money in the air.
is that a guy or a beaver?
I
he
wish
looks
it was
like
a beaver, but it's definitely a guy.
I can't make out his face. I really can't.
Big goofy ass grin,
Okay.
and he's
then
throwing money in the air.
You have you have my neighbor in Vico right beside of that, and then you have another selling point. Did any of this happen in the game? Is my whole point though. What part of this happened in the game?
Beaver.
There's a beaver in the game.
Oh, there's several beavers in the game, bud.
Wow.
All kinds of beavers, bud.
Oh, beavers galore.
I don't know. Like, now that I'm looking at it
Damn.
again, it doesn't really look like a beaver. It looks more like a
Platypus.
chipmunk, kind of like a
Hairy.
platypus. Yeah. But seriously, was there any of this stuff in the game at all?
Yeah, there were
Yeah.
legit
Head up there for a
beavers
second.
and women like that, like with
Was there-
cleavage and trucks.
Was there like an old guy in
Cleavage
there?
and trucks.
And what do you think truckers are?
Cleavage and trucks.
Cleavage and trucks, bro. And
Well,
guys named Cletus.
That guy looks like a Cletus for sure.
I'm
That
pretty
dude
sure-
does look like a
No, I'm
Cletus.
almost positive the protagonist is Cletus. You might want to Google that.
Can you find this out real quick?
Oh,
This is
good
important.
God.
Just
We have
type
to
in
know.
Big Mother Truckers characters.
We gotta know this for sure. How long have we been recording, by the way?
We are running at an hour and 18 minutes.
Okay, we're getting close to cutoff time. But let's see.
Ma
his name is Ma
Jackson.
His name's Ma Jackson. Is that wait?
Wait, so it says that that's the most infamous trucker. They've been incarcerated on charges of tax evasion. 7,973 parking
excuse me
tickets.
for not knowing every single damn last
What's-
detail of Big
wait,
Mother
What's the rest of that
Truckers.
say?
So they had 7,973 parking tickets and
I'll just
6
sit
counts of being a comedy stereotype. Wait, Ma's only hope lies with her kids. So no, this is Big Mother Truckers 2, by the way. And
Oh.
it's her son.
So is Ma the main character?
Oh, let's see.
This is the lore of Bad Mother Truckers is getting deep.
From software, it got shit on Big Mother Truckers, bro.
I'm not seeing the name just yet.
It's really not that important, but I'm just
When you gonna play the Dark Souls games?
Never.
Ooh.
Be a man.
Not really my type.
Okay.
I'm more of an RPG.
I mean, you're literally like.
Oh, he's
building
right.
Stats and
Hold on.
It is
So
an
her 4
RPG.
children.
One
second.
almost think it is.
You were right. Her 4 children are Cletus, Earl, Raucus, and Bobby Sue.
What's that?
Cletus, you were
that?
right.
What's
You were right.
that?
Sorry.
Damn right.
There's a first
And
for
yeah,
everything.
back to what we were just talking about. Am I wrong? Dark Souls is 100% an RPG.
Yeah,
It is. and I'm
100%.
embarrassed.
He just said, I don't
Isn't
like 'em. I
technic-
like RPGs.
It definitely is an RPG. But there's not much storytelling in it. You kind of have to deduce
there's
what's happening.
storytelling.
There
You just gotta
is, but
find
yeah,
it
you got to
yourself.
figure it out.
I just don't know. I don't know. I think it's the difficulty.
Come on, bro. You don't understand how fun it is to fucking die 500 times and really want to kill your whole family.
Break
just to
things
come
a few
back and
times.
Finally fucking beat it. Oh,
That doesn't
Wake
sound that
everybody
fun,
up in the
though.
house.
it's not.
Oh,
but damn it, it's good.
It's something.
Oh, it's something, but there is nothing seriously like getting your ass kicked by a boss for a week and just wanting to end it all. And that endorphin rush when you see like boss defeated. Oh my god!
Let's play them at the same time
There
because
is
I've
no
only
drug
beat
on this
Elden Ring.
planet that'll give you that high. I swear.
That's very true.
I
You
s-
feel
I'm-
something different. You get that dog in you real quick.
Oh yeah,
I played Bloodborne. I
it's so
enjoyed it.
good. It's the best game.
I
in the
enjoyed
series.
it. I didn't beat it though, obviously.
In hindsight, I'm going to say something that is highly controversial. Elden Ring is mid as hell.
I actually agree. It's the only one I've fully been
It's
through, but I
mid
agree.
as hell.
That is pretty.
It's
hot
just-
take.
It's the most polished out of all of them
It
I've
is.
played.
Oh,
but
easily.
I would definitely say like difficulty and everything is very kind of handholdy in my opinion.
I do like the world though a lot.
Yeah, it was very
They
beautiful.
knock out the atmosphere.
The
every
bosses
time.
were very fun.
Oh.
Milena was wild, or however you say her name.
I don't know how Melania.
Melania, fuck her is all I gotta say.
Don't even. Dude, the first time I fought her,
If I had to hear her name one more time, I was gonna do things that would get us banned for me saying on here.
I hate her.
Yeah, same.
Why would they
Same.
make that?
I don't know.
I will say this though. I've not played Elden Ring, but I mean, I've seen Dark Souls games come out a lot, and nobody really popped them up that much. Elden Ring blew up, and I think the reason that it might be handholdy because as a Pokemon fan, I definitely get what you're going through, but I'd say they probably did that to appeal to a mass audience. Probably works
I
what
mean,
I'm seeing.
I wouldn't even call it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call it hand holding. It's more like, let's say, I know the people at home won't understand, but I'll give this reference for you. Let's say that somebody's trying to point you to Walmart. They'll say, go that way.
Oh, I see.
It tells you, but it really doesn't
Yeah.
tell you. It's more like saying, hey, Walmart's that way.
And
Well,
definitely don't get
Walmart's
me
still 10
wrong when I
miles
say
that way.
handholdy. It's not easy at all.
Yeah, yeah.
It is
No.
so hard
Well,
still.
I know that. I did play the first Dark Souls, but not long at all. And the only reason I played it was because you got to think I played it when it was around the time that it actually released
Yeah.
on 360 when I played it.
Yeah.
And and I'm being 100% serious. The only reason that I actually played it was because I saw a meme one time that said how it feels to be. Then it had like an easy game and it had like a bunch of kids. Then it said how it feels to be Dark Souls and it had like a Marine from the army. He was like beat to hell and smoking a cigarette.
That's no joke.
Yeah, no, you go through
That's
it.
the reason that I played it, and I played it for like probably an hour, and I was like, I have no clue what I'm doing, because at the time, 13-year-old me's playing Call of Duty and stuff.
You just gotta sit down and
Yeah.
dive into it. It's serious. And I'll be honest with you, I shit on them till like 2 years ago, and Wade was constantly like, "Bro, you have got to play these games." And I finally gave in and played them, and they are without a shadow of a doubt. I'm talking above anything else. They're my favorite game series of all time now.
I have them all now, so I'm planning on playing through them. I got all the
It's
achievements
the
in
best
Elden
series
Ring,
of all time,
and I think that locks me in.
And you can replay it so much with different builds that just it's amazing.
Let's
Guess I'll
go through
try
it
it out.
together.
You really I'd suggest playing them in order.
That's what I'm gonna do.
They're good, dude.
I'm definitely not like a good gamer. I mean, I suck at video games.
These don't require as much skill
No.
as you think. I swear.
You
to
pick
God,
it up. It's more muscle memory than anything, I would say.
You just gotta learn the patterns.
Yeah.
The bosses are hard. Don't get me wrong, but the hardest part of Dark Souls is figuring out how to get to the damn boss.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not the boss itself. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, they're hard, but it's more of where the hell do I go, and it will not
So-
tell you
Without spoiling anything, I guess. What's the whole point of the game? I mean, like, why are
Which
you fighting
one?
bosses?
which one.
First-
First one, you're trying to relight that what's it?
Rekindle like the eternal
Rekindle the
flame or
fire,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
And you can choose not to, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honest to God, it doesn't make sense. And I hate to say this, but this is what I did. I feel like it's best to just play through all the games, not even really
Blind.
give a shit about the story, and then go back and watch like a 3-hour lore video, and then it'll all be like, oh my God.
I did
Okay.
that kind of the opposite. I've watched a ton of lore videos and shit.
I feel like
and
it
now I'm
would
going
make
back to
sense
play
to
'em.
me if I watched the lore first.
I just like to leave shit on
The
while I'm like
lore
going
is
to sleep and shit.
amazing,
It
though, isn't
is.
It is.
It
so,
really
You
is.
could write like novels.
It's
about it.
crazy.
And they all
Super
like,
deep.
intertwine. It's insane. It's cool.
Like going back like thousands of years in their world.
It's really cool, dude. 10 out of 10. Yeah, I can't stress it enough.
I got all the achievements in Elden Ring, and I feel like kind of locks me into doing it for the
Yeah.
rest of them.
Well, see,
I
that's
really
how I
wanna do
was.
that.
That's how I was with the Persona series. Got to go back to that. What?
I've heard that takes like 200-300 hours for like 5.
I am a virgin. He knows what I mean. Yeah, it took me.
I think everybody at this table is indeed a virgin. Is
How do we all three have kids? Is
Immaculate conception.
that a word?
I know immaculate
Immaculate definitely is,
misconceptions
yeah.
is a fucking.
we
Emotional song.
Oh, is it?
honestly, what is it? Even like a blind squirrel finds a nut?
Yeah.
What's
I guess
that?
so. Guess you're
That's a
right.
little too on the nose, though, ain't it?
Well, I mean, if I'd have said busted,
Fair.
said nut, then yeah.
Yeah, fair.
just
That'd
found
been
the
more on the
nut.
nose.
What
Yeah,
he did with the nut was his business.
true.
But
You don't know if he had that dog in him or not.
point.
Mid.
It did take me. It did
Fair.
take me about 200 hours to platinum,
Oh my God.
and then I went back and played 4. Got it platinum too, and I had a plan. Listen, so if you don't know anything about Persona, which I know you don't really know about it, they made Persona 5, and then they added some DLC stuff to it, more story. And it's like a kind of a newer game. It's called Persona 5 Royal. So I actually have intentions to eventually platinum that game. Take probably about time. So
Been playing it.
in fairness, I would say that I've probably spent 400 hours of my life at least playing those games, and I've still not beat the third one. I'm actually playing them in like reverse order, which is crazy. Why I'm doing that? That's what I'm doing. Going backwards.
Go play Cuphead.
I've heard good stuff about Cuphead. Always wanted to play. I know
How's
it's
your
hard.
Cuphead playthrough going through.
It's going.
Is it as hard as everybody says it is?
Yes.
Really?
It's
Yeah,
harder
I'd say
than
it's
that.
harder than Dark Souls.
Oh, it is. Oh, it is.
You know, it's funny that you guys are talking about that. I watched this video last night, and it was talking about that file that's hidden in the music. You know what I'm talking about? Does it ring a bell? Oh, you don't know about that? Pull that up real quick. Type in Cuphead hidden song. They found it in like the files of the game. It's like literally called like Cuphead 666 something or something like that. Good audio file. I think that is it. Yeah. Oh, that go to that scary secret one quick. And can you get copyrighted over this stuff? Can you? Game, right? Wouldn't think so.
It's what?
It's like video games audio, so you shouldn't be able to get copyrighted, right?
Oh, we should probably credit this channel in the thing.
Yeah, we can do that.
Shout out to Super.
I just wanna
Lord.
show you
I
this
want to
song.
turn the volume down on like YouTube itself.
See if we can find the actual song. I just want Josh to hear the first little bit of it because it is pretty. It was a creepy song. I'm not gonna lie. When I was watching the video, here we go.
I know what you're talking about.
They found it like hidden in the audio, and it was listed as like Cuphead 666.
This game is dark as hell.
You can go ahead and
Yeah.
stop it. I just wanted to see if you knew what I was talking
The
about.
game is dark. Like
Really?
It's
It's
a
so
really,
colorful though.
but it's a really
not playing it.
dark game.
The whole premise is you like sold your soul to the devil and you're
And
trying to win it back.
you're
Really?
killing all these bosses to get soul contracts to go fight the devil.
I seen like gameplay of like the boss fight with like the sunflower. That was pretty cool. Like it's such the vibe is just so on point with. Like,
It's incredibly addictive too, though. Like
Really?
it's so hard, and I
I
suck
think-
at it, but it's super addictive.
Oh, it's co-op.
you know, not to change the subject on that, but is it kind of like Hades in a way?
No,
Roguelike, no.
I like.
Did you beat
though.
Hades?
Hades is very good.
No, I've not beat it, but I like it. I have it on my Switch. I play it
I
pretty
get-
often.
I read people online saying it's so easy to beat, and I made it to the last boss
Yeah.
so many times. He destroys me, and I feel like every time I would get there, I would be like, oh, I have to go back and do it all over again. I can finally do it. I feel like and I would get the same point every time, get my butt handed to me.
I love those roguelike games. Enter the
Those are so cool.
Gungeon, freaking. Y'all ever played Hotline Miami?
No, but I've
I've
heard
not
good stuff
played it, but
about
I've
it.
watched it.
Oh, it's
Like, people
freaking
play it.
amazing.
With that being said, that game, somebody told me it was pretty challenging,
What?
and it was Hades. But then I read a lot of people online saying this is like one of the easiest games of all time, and it makes me feel like I don't know.
I do not feel like that's if that's easy. They're very good at
It's
games.
not.
You agree with that? It's not?
And yeah, it's pretty damn
Like,
hard.
I thought maybe I was like
It's
in a,
meant to be hard.
Yeah,
I thought I was in like a minority or something. I found it
No.
difficult.
No,
Yeah.
they're in the minority.
100%.
And if you get through, I guess if you besides the point of grinding and all that stuff, it seems like it's a fairly short.
Yeah, it is pretty short.
If you look at the actual storyline, but it's kind of like NES games where they make them insanely difficult, so you have to keep replaying
Yep.
to get the hours up.
It just has replayability because
Yeah.
like, it's a roguelike game. Every playthrough is
Yeah.
different.
You get stronger and everything while like going through it.
If you think about NES games in general, they all did.
It did.
They just solely relied on difficulty
Yep.
to make their games longer. I've not beat many NES games if I'm being honest. Not many at all. Have you ever beat the original Mario's? Mario Brothers?
Yeah, all three of them.
Really?
And the lost levels, yeah.
I've beat 3 and I've beat Super Mario World. I've never beat 2 and I've never beat 1.
I've
I've
beat
only
all
beat
of them.
one.
You have beat 1?
Yeah, just one.
Dude, I don't know what it is
You
about.
all suck.
I don't know what it is about World 8, but I can't do it. There's a particular, I think it might be World 8, but there's a particular level with like Hammer Brothers in it.
It's 8-3.
I can't get past
It's
it.
the shortest level in the game,
Yeah.
but
I
it's,
know, but I
it's,
can't
it's
get
the
I
past
hard-
remember it.
I cannot get past
It's
it.
the hard. I agree.
I would make it there every time on my playthrough, and it would end me every time.
I won't lie to you and say that I didn't save state.
Oh, you did?
100%. I played it on an
Yeah, it
emulator.
sucks so hard.
I'm
Listen.
terrible at games. Bad.
What
Bad,
is your
bad.
favorite, like on the out of the old, I guess, NES, SNES? What's your favorite?
Is it just NES and SNES?
What other console did you put into it? Because I'm not counting any 3D ones.
No, we can just do those two. I mean, that's the only
Yeah.
two.
Yeah. I know mine already. I'm already
I
waiting to
know
say it.
mine too, and I think it's gonna piss a lot of people. It's not Super Mario World.
That's mine, hands down.
That's number 2. I'm gonna have to give it a 3.
3's great too. 3's awesome.
And I'm not even gonna say the original 3. I like all the games remastered on All Stars.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
I
just
agree.
like the
with
vibe a lot more.
Yeah, they have those borders, don't they?
Or if you can even be honest and just say the cartridge that's got All Stars plus Super Mario.
That is
World,
the
that
best.
Would be the get.
That's the most authentic experience.
Yeah, I agree.
Super Nintendo is just such a good console. Look at the
Yes.
games on there. Probably one of my favorites.
Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Oh,
Great game.
My God.
Great game. You got me
yes.
into that one too.
Yeah, that's a good game.
And-
Earthbound.
I've never finished it either.
Really?
Is it good? Have you finished it?
Yeah.
I need to. I actually had a physical copy of
I
that
think
game.
it's a little overhyped, or maybe I just didn't grow up with the game.
Yeah.
It's not bad though.
I like what I played of it. I actually had a physical copy of it. If you know how much that is,
Oh, I know.
Quite a bit.
I was an idiot for buying it. I feel like. But I did. I just wanted to have it in my collection. I ended up selling it. Hurts when you go back and look at the price now. I think it's fetching 3 maybe. Could be off on that. Don't quote me.
What'd you get rid of it for? About 250.
180. That's what I paid.
180.
Paid 180. Label was faded. I got it actually.
I remember that.
I told him. I said, "You get this game. This is the one that I want. This is the heavy hitter I want. If you get it, call me and let me know that you got it." He did. He called me as soon as he got it. He said, "I got a copy." I went down there that day, and I think I only had like $150, and I was like, I brought an N64 and a bunch of other stuff. Let me trade in the difference, please, and he did.
Yeah.
But
Hell yeah.
I ended up selling it. I started playing it, and I enjoyed it a lot. But I don't know, RPGs, for me, when you get into them, I feel like the newer ones kind of carry more weight with storytelling.
Oh, easily.
And I feel like if I would play it, sit down and play it, and give it a fair chance, I'd probably really like it.
What's the best Zelda game of all time?
I'm actually not a huge Zelda guy, believe it or not.
You know, I'm not neither. How many Zelda games have you beat?
I'm about to make a lot of people mad.
I'm about to make people more mad than you are.
I'm about to make my wife mad.
Same.
No, I lied. I've beat A Link to the Past on Super Nintendo.
I didn't
That's
beat
my
that one.
favorite. Yeah.
Wait, did you? But did you do the glitch to beat it?
No.
You know which glitch I'm talking about?
No.
You can actually do a glitch at the beginning of the game and win immediately.
Really?
Yeah, it
Is
takes
that
like
really?
I think the whole time playing it's like 4 or 5 minutes.
I'll have to look that up.
Yeah, it's just instant
I'll have
win.
to
You
go
can
look
skip
that
through
up.
everything.
Shit, I didn't know that. Well,
Guess which one I beat?
Probably Breath of the Wild. No, Wind Waker,
Older.
Twilight Princess,
Going.
Majora's Mask,
Legend of
Ocarina
Zelda.
of Time, The Legend of Zelda.
The first one on the NES.
Ooh.
Oh,
I
wow.
Well,
grinded it
at
so
least
hard.
it wasn't Adventures of Link or whatever that turd.
That side scroller.
Yeah.
I beat that one, and it was one of my favorite gaming achievements.
It could have been like the Sega CDI ones. You know, like the full
Oh
motion
yeah,
ones.
those terrible
Oh
ones.
God.
Those are bad.
I think
Well,
that was. I think it was Sega.
Did
I
you
can't
not
remember
like the
exactly which
original,
one
though?
it was.
Yeah, this one you didn't like.
I mean, the theme song is classic.
Yeah, it's classic.
But
I
the
actually had a
game
good time
is
with
sick.
it. I did. I thought the gameplay was pretty fun too. Honestly, I'm not just saying that. I'm really not just saying that. Actually,
Maybe if I had like a damn map pulled up on my PC or something that I could look at
And
while I'm playing.
I will say too, because I know that's probably what a lot of people are thinking. I didn't use save state. I did it on original hardware.
I bet.
I did original hardware.
Yeah, okay.
Tiffany was with me when I did it,
Okay.
and that was when I first got
She's
into
lying for you,
collecting.
too.
And I also beat Super Mario 64 because I never beat that as a kid.
That game is so fucking mid.
I'm getting ready to leave.
It's
Can we go
mid.
ahead and end the episode? Go ahead and end it.
I'm just saying it, and I'm not
Oh.
saying it wasn't groundbreaking, revolutionary 3D
Was.
at the time. In 2022, it's mid as
No,
shit.
no.
Super
I-
Mario
no,
Sunshine
I
wipes the floor
disagree.
with that bitch. Super Mario Galaxy eats it. Super Mario Odyssey literally takes a shit all over the
No.
game.
What?
I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. I've marathon.
Super Mario Sunshine is the greatest Mario game of all time.
No.
It'll never be top.
No.
Yeah, you're
Galaxy.
no.
Galaxy better.
Do you like Galaxy 1 or 2 better?
I like both of those a lot, but I think
I do too. I agree with that.
I didn't like Sunshine.
Really?
Yeah.
I love it. I think it's more of a nostalgic thing for
Probably.
me, but I love it. It's good.
When I beat 64 on the original hardware, and then no joke, like 2 years later they did the 3D All. I beat 64 again, and I actually took it a step further. Did the 120 stars.
Yep.
Probably one of my proudest moments of my life. Sorry, I'm disappointing you, Mom. But anyways, I did that, and then I immediately started playing Sunshine. I was like, oh, that's nostalgia, so good. And then I got off of the first stage, I guess it's called. But what's the first stage called? The area Delfino Plaza? Is
Yeah, Delfino Plaza.
that the name of the place where like I guess the Petey Piranha plane is? First 25.
Yeah.
So
Well, I mean the airstrips first when you
Yeah.
first land
Well,
the
yeah,
plane,
the
then you
airstrip.
go to the plaza.
yeah, well, no, I'm not even talking about the plaza, like the first world. Is
Yeah.
that what it's called?
The windmill place.
Yeah, the windmill place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I loved it at that point, and then I think I beat the second area like that, and then for some reason, oh my god, that game is difficult.
It's hard, but I like it. My favorite
It's
levels are the
unforgiving.
ones
Don't
where
say
you
it.
go in the caves and don't have flood.
That's the worst part of the game.
No.
It's so hard. It's unforgivable. You slide, you make one mistake, you die. I spent so many hours playing on those levels. You can ask Tiffany. I was heated.
You're so shit then.
Oh my God.
I beat that
Damn.
at like 8-year-old.
He said you ain't got that
feel?
dog in you.
You ain't got that
I guess I
dog
don't.
in you, bro.
Did you get all the stars though?
Hell yeah.
God, he's
Actually, he might just have that dog in
That
him.
is I mean, and no joke, that's like probably my favorite video game of all time.
seriously.
And the one that's maybe in competition with it's Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped. That game just.
I can say my favorite Mario game of all time is definitely Galaxy. And the weird thing is there's no nostalgia at all
I
because
mean,
when
there's no argument with that because Galaxy's damn up.
the first time I beat it was on 3D All Stars, so I can't say it's
Was it
nostalgia.
re-
That was
was
the
it
first. That
really?
was the first time I played the game. I didn't even play it as a kid. I swear on my life, not on the Wii. First time I played Galaxy was on
Who
the
hurt
Switch.
you? Who hurt you?
I
Who
wasn't
denied-
really
who
into
denied
Mario
you
at that time.
Galaxy on the Wii. Why did you never get it? I know you had a Wii.
I did, but I just wasn't really into Mario at that time.
Yeah,
I like the
never
older
played it either.
school. That's when I kind of distanced myself because you know me, you've known me pretty much my whole life. I'm one of the biggest Pokemon of all time. I tried growing out of Pokemon too, so I just kind of distanced myself. I had that mindset. Nintendo's for kids. Didn't really mess with it any, but I don't know. Galaxy
I
was just
thought I
great.
knew you, but it turns out I don't know a damn
You
thing
think
about
you know?
We
me.
talk about the 120 stars and stuff, getting all the stars. Galaxy is so disappointing on the end of that though, because not only do you have to get 120 stars, but then you gotta do it. You gotta pretty much do it all again, right?
Yep.
Get Luigi, I think.
Yep.
I didn't do that.
No.
All right. I think it's probably a good time to call it.
Hour
Right?
and 40
I
minutes,
think it's a
boys.
good time to call it.
I think it's a good time to call it. I think it's got that dog in it.
It's had that dog in it for 2 hours.
2 hours.
That's a fact.
All right.
That was a shitty. That was
Give a good one. Give us a deep one.
On a high note.
Or a low note, actually.
Ah.
Guttural note, maybe.
Tune in next week.
He's gonna leave him
Next
hanging
week?
for until next
Tune
time.
in next week, and I'll start the show with a
Well,
arf, arf.
It'll be, I guess, next week for us. Episode 3.
I'm way too stupid for this delay.
Yeah, I think we just post them both near the same time.
Maybe.
My mind can't comprehend.
Keep the schedule
Stay
correct.
tuned.
Are we like time traveling?
Whoa.
What if we upload this one first? That would really
Holy
confuse
shit,
everybody.
people would freak
Holy
out.
shit.
I'll freak out.
I would too.
All right. Until next time.
See ya.